Okay, we are going live officially. I am bringing up, I'm essentially just bringing up the thumbnail for today's stream. Just so we can get started. I would imagine we're started now, so I'm just gonna get going. Hey everybody, and welcome to this image and this stream that we have planned here. This is kind of a weird one for my list here. We're gonna be talking about Super Adventure Rockman, so I'm not going to be playing it. I actually edited together a video, so we're going to be watching that at some point. But I feel like we kind of have to preamble this to kind of explain why the hell are we talking about this PlayStation Japanese-only game from the Mega Man series, just pulled like out of the middle of the 90s of the franchise.
Because Mega Man's fun. That's why, probably. That and it's a crazy story.
It's an interesting story. This is kind of the inspiration for doing this is kind of on the same line of why we looked at Metal Slayer Glory back in the day, was because
Metal Slayer Glory. That was
times. It had a very interesting story where essentially HAL Labs, who made Kirby, this was before Kirby, they sunk tons of money and tons of development time on this ridiculous idea that this guy. I don't even think he was employed. I think he was like contracted out. He was just like an independent contractor. But they sunk like 4 years of development time on this ridiculous thing. Built this game that barely the NES cartridges could even handle. So they had to like specially engineer the cartridges, which completely sunk the game and almost sunk the entire studio. But Nintendo came in, basically saved HAL Labs. It also involved, I'm forgetting his name, like the president of Nintendo like got pulled out of HAL Labs and more into Nintendo, so kind of started his rise to fame inside of Nintendo. So, like,
Iwata?
I think that was it. I think that was it, because I think at that time Iwata was still working with HAL, or he was like a middle manager with Nintendo who was attached to the Metal Slayer Glory project, and he was the one who was like greenlighting it. So, outside of like going into this really shitty project, like started, if that didn't happen, like the ball probably wouldn't even have gotten rolling with HAL, and it would have like Nintendo's history would have been completely different, which is why I wanted to look at that game, was because it had a very interesting development.
Yeah. Okay. It was Iwata. It's probably Iwata because I went to his Wikipedia page. In 1980, he joined game developer HAL Laboratory while attending the university. At HAL, he worked as a programmer and closely collaborated with Nintendo, producing his first commercial game in 1983. Games which contributed included Earthbound and Kirby series.
So
Following a downturn in near bankruptcy, Iwata became president of HAL in '93.
So yeah, it was a crazy story. Super Adventure Rockman, not much of a crazy story. The main reason why I wanted to look at this was because the quote unquote the creator of Mega Man has thoroughly disowned this game, and according to the article on it on Wikipedia, he says he hates this game. Like, he just freaking hates the shit out of it, and apparently they got him to quote it. The actual quote I'm looking at right now is that he claims that this game came about at a time when Capcom was like farming out Mega Man to other developers, trying to get like really low bids to get more games out, apparently. And the thing he had to say about it was, and this is the quote, "The ultimate unspoken rule about making a game that is geared towards children is that you simply cannot kill anyone. But here you have military helicopters falling out of the sky and people dying in droves. If it had been up to me, I would have at least made it so they all got away safely via parachutes or something. Then, as if that wasn't bad enough, Roll dies, and to top it all off, the whole world is destroyed? I was like, did they really need to go that far?" And that's the whole quote.
Sounds like it's gonna be a very interesting Mega Man game.
Oh, and another big reason why I wanted to preamble this was I wanted to read off the credits, because I had a real, like, this wasn't an easy edit job for me to pull this together, because I was working off of the LP that was posted by Oyster, and this was the original one by Oyster, because apparently Oyster came back like recently to retranslate Super Adventure Rockman. I couldn't find that translation, so I had to work with the old one. And after looking through the footage, It is not an exact translation. I do want to put that off the bat. This thing is a rough translation, and I definitely know that because for whatever reason, Oyster translated swearing into the game, which I don't think was the case in the original, which is why I thought this is going to be rough. So I think this is going to be kind of general strokes.
But credit where credit's due to the guy who did this, so that we could react to it.
So the other credit is I think it's Phoenix 1291. Also posted a long play of this game, and the reason why I had to pull clips from that was because during the LP that Oyster did, during the gameplay, he didn't shut up, so I needed to cut all that shit out. But the other reason is that the long play and the LP were not compatible with each other because Oyster wanted to show off the alternate paths of the game. I wanted to include that because alternate paths, they did animate stuff for it, and there's more stuff to react to, so I included all of that. But there wasn't corresponding gameplay from the long play. So basically what I did was I added some music in to cover for the stuff I didn't have audio for, which is why it's going to kind of look like a hack job. And on top of that, he didn't also translate everything in the game because I'm not really sure why. He did include the translations in his commentary, so I basically subtitled it off of his commentary to more complete the translation work so that we could follow along. So, it's going to be just under 3 hours. We're finally going to get into this thing, and we're basically just going to sit here and watch what's going on.
But yeah, and then credit goes to Oyster and the Phoenix something, you said?
I think it's 1291. I could pull it up quick it's 1291.
Just to make sure we give credit where credit's due.
This is an FMV on-rails shooter, and it is a cartoon. This is kind of like back in the day when they did FMV games, but they did it as a cartoon. And this is the intro song for the game.
Lately, it's been cool to have a digital government. That doesn't sound like it was translated correctly. That's a really odd sentence.
Yeah, this is not a good example, and this is the first thing in the game, Oyster, like, seriously.
As you said, they eventually did a better translation.
Yeah, apparently back in 2021, he came back and retranslated it more correctly. I mean, fair credit to the game, it's a pretty good song.
It's pretty decent. Because we have Cutman, we have Metal Man, we have Ninja Man. So we're grabbing enemies from all over the games.
Yeah, I think this was, they included everything up to Mega Man 3.
There's like Quick Man, wait. Is Quick Man the one with the boomerang?
Yeah, the quick boomerangs.
Okay, what is Cut? Is there a Cut Man or am I confusing?
No, you're right, there is a Cut Man.
Okay, Cut Man has the scissors on his head, that's what it is. I was like, Cut Man, yeah, okay, I got it, Cut Man. I was like, there is a Cut Man, but that's not Cut Man, that's Quick Man. We have Quick Man and Metal Man, but we also have Ninja Man, so we don't have, it's more than just the two enemies.
Yeah, I believe that's Shadow Man is the ninja, if I remember correctly.
I was gonna say, I haven't played enough of the old ones recently to remember the exact names of all of them. Plus, some of the enemies do repeat, like gimmicks of the enemies. So there's like, there's like a fireman, but there's also like Heat Man and stuff. There's things like that.
Yeah, kind of like the Pokemon thing, where they have Pokemon that do similar things to each other, but they have to keep bringing out new names.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say fire enemies are probably the easiest one. There's a ton of fire enemies in Eggman. But I mean, when you have how many Mega Man games are there? Up to just the old Mega Man, like not X and stuff.
Well, technically, I think that includes everything up to Mega Man 7, because Mega Man 8 was the PlayStation game.
Okay. So yeah, so we won't see anything from past 7 then, but there's 12, right? There's 12 Mega Man games now?
Well,
Or 11? Was 11 the most
yeah,
recent one?
it got up to Mega Man 11 nowadays.
Okay. And so there's 11 games worth of Robot Masters now.
So, additional credit to Oyster when he was editing his game. An annoying thing about this game is that there would be like a graphical user interface around the video clip. Oyster thankfully edited that out, so we just get the video.
Oh, that's nice.
Because it's, I don't know why they did that, but, you know, it's just
Oh my
a part
God,
of it.
the helicopter's being shot down. But why?
Well, here's the exposition.
Well, it's 20XX.
It's Mega Man time.
Okay, I'm gonna have to quiet up and read this.
Yeah, it's your classic Star Wars exposition screen. The power of science has failed us! No!
Alright.
Nah, it's probably gonna be a bunch more. Essentially, we're just watching an anime, like 3 episodes. I guess technically like 5 episodes of an anime, since I hacked it up.
3 years later, in the year 20X...
5.
I guess?
Yeah, that's exactly how you drive through a jungle. Just fuck it, I have an all-terrain vehicle, I can do anything.
Why it's all terrain? Oh, it's Wily. What is he up to?
See, science couldn't get us to the temple, that's why he has to use a compass and his brain.
That's why he has to use his own science to get him to the temple.
I love that hill. I love how Wily's just like 3 feet tall.
Wily's got a monster truck. No, he was driving a monster truck is what it is.
Totally not compensating for anything.
Alright, many weeks later, Wily finds the thing. Except it's probably gonna be cut to, you know, Dr. Light's headquarters.
Well, it doesn't look evil, so it can't be Wily's.
I forget the name of the bird.
Beat?
Is it Beat?
I'm
It's probably
thinking
Beat.
it's
They're
Beat.
They're all musical terms.
But then what's the dog's name?
Rush.
Yeah, that's correct.
And
Here's
then-
Mega
and then
Man
you
staring
have-
at some
You
science.
have Rock, you have Roll, and then you have Bass.
I think in this one, Proto Man is called Blues?
Yeah, that's Proto Man's real name is Blues. That's the canonical thing. Just like Mega Man's name is Rock.
So yeah, we just made a decision. And that's, if you didn't see it in those 2 seconds, that's what the, user interface actually looks like.
There's Roll.
One month earlier, Wily came back from the jungle to help us.
1 month earlier, they were hanging out with Wily because...
Wily wasn't evil yet?
No, because Wily's always evil. He was evil in Mega Man 1, he was evil in Mega Man 2.
Yeah, just get the phone number, it's on the fridge. That's where I keep it all. I won't do anything bad. I can figure this out.
So yeah, I suppose it's probably different continuity. So Wily's not evil yet. Mega Man has never fought.
We have
Robot
never
Masters.
trusted you, Wily. Why would we trust? What are you doing?
No, he says I can clear my name. Okay, so Wily has apparently done wrong.
I love how Dr.
Just
Light
if
is
Mega
just
Man's
so
designed
trusting.
the way he is, it means he's already been changed to a combat robot. to fight. So yeah, canonically, the first Mega Man game should have happened.
So Roll just fell over and died for some reason?
Who knows?
She's contracted a virus by making apple juice. Sure, why not?
But somehow Rock is fine?
Well, Rock's always fine. He's fucking Rock.
Because she was a girl robot. She was affected first. What?
Why not?
Super dumb.
This is Japan. We can do those sorts of things.
End quote, because she was one of the first robots made. But also, he specifically also brought up the fact that she's a girl robot. As if somehow that makes a difference.
How are you going to die? You're not a robot, Light. Oh my god, electromagnetism turned all the computers on. I have somehow dragged a radio into the temple, and I'm talking to you from there.
Alright, so Wily gave the world 2 weeks.
To surrender all its robots?
Yeah.
And I will give you a liquid bath so that you have a better chance at making it through the jungle.
Them combating up? Hey look, it's the robot enemies from Mega Man 1.
Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, they weren't always evil. And there's Bomb Man looking ridiculous.
Yeah, Flame Man, Cutter Man, Guts Man. Is it Iceman? It's just Iceman? It might just be
Yeah,
Iceman.
that one's just Iceman. They put a parka on a robot for some reason.
Sparkman.
No, that's Elecman.
Is that what it is?
Sparkman is also in this game?
I was gonna say Sparkman's another electric one.
I can just do that. I can save all the robots, but I don't want to.
Oh yeah, I have Roll just sitting in a tube, but I can make it so that you're protected.
It's because she's a girl, and that means she's incompatible with my technology.
Oh yeah, because the other Robot Masters are fucking fine right there. Is it Robot Masters or just Robo Masters? I don't remember what
No, it
they're
is
called.
Robot Master. Although it barely matters. Wait, if you don't have shields, why are you not falling over?
That's what I said. It's like literally, they're fine, but that's because I guess they're boy robots.
I'm just gonna airdrop bullshit throughout the jungle for you. I'm not gonna give it to you. You have to go find it yourself.
It's gonna spread it out so that it's power-ups.
This makes sense in the Mega Man X continuity because Light's dead, but not now. You're here, Light, just help. Oh shit, we're gonna drown. Except we're robots. How is that gonna help?
He's gotta eject from the
How did
ship
your
so that
boat
he doesn't go down.
explode? What, do you have missiles on the boat?
My question is, why did he have a flying ship to begin with, and he could just ride Rush? Is Rush slower? Maybe Rush is slower. I don't know.
No, if he runs out of Rush juice, then Rush stops working.
True. I don't remember which power up the Rush.
And I'll just cut to this.
Mega Buster, go!
And now here's the gameplay. Yep, there it is.
Boy, he's got some fast aim.
And that's it, apparently.
Alright, level complete, we did it! And by that I mean, they did it! This is a save screen. Alright, thank you.
Yeah, it didn't provide much information beyond that, but I don't think we really need it. You know what a save screen looks like.
You know what a save screen does and what it probably says.
What?
Look out! You can't
Beat-
just shoot those enemies. because you have to wait for them to be peeking out of the ground.
Here's a question. Why the fuck couldn't Beat just roll himself over? Why was he acting like a turtle? What the fuck, guys?
Where's Rush?
How would Beat know that?
Oh shit! That's funny. I didn't expect Mega Man to say that, but alright.
Yeah,
Look out,
Oyster. He
Mega
probably
Man
should have
can't
taken
hurt
a
these
second
enemies
shot
if
at
they
it.
duck down. They ducked behind their construction helmets, they're protected.
No, now they're just walking around, not giving a shit.
And they're dead.
Guys, you were more threatening in the cutscene.
It feels like a game that you'd play with the Zapper.
I don't think so. I think this is a controller game.
Well, yeah, you said it's on PlayStation, so...
Well, I think the
Yeah,
PlayStation had its own Zapper, too.
Oh, did it?
I swear it did. I'd have to look up what it was called.
But it is what it makes me think of, is a game you play with the Zapper.
Yeah, I think the annoying thing about this game is that it gives you a save prompt, like, after every single fight. I don't know why.
Then Mega Man killed all those dudes and took one of their iPods.
Oh yeah, this is him going back and going the other direction now.
Oh, so now we're seeing what happens if we would have gone left. Okay.
Yeah, because they animated both directions. There's just a box in a tree.
It's an item box. Go get it, Beat. I like how Beat's a Pokemon. Like, it says its name.
Well, Beat's not exactly intelligent, apparently.
Well, no, but like, I feel like it should be making bird noises or something, but instead it says Beat over and over and over again. Like
Yep, we're back to the fork. We get to see a brief cameo that I forgot to edit out from Oyster. Sure, why not?
That must be the name of that enemy.
I think even in the English canon, these guys would probably still have the same names.
Probably.
I don't think they bothered, like, localizing any of the enemy titles. And this would be, one of the things I didn't have audio for, so... I just attached my own soundtrack to it.
Sounds good.
Yeah, this game didn't really get high marks. I think, like, officially it got, like, a 27 out of 40. Which isn't that great. It got, like, 2 reviews on the article.
Chasm. If only we had Rush.
I think Mega Man is somehow so dumb that he got separated from Rush. I don't know where he ended up. That's a brilliant idea. To the guy who doesn't have any upgrades.
Jump.
Remember to keep your feet off to this literal edge, or you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it, Brock.
He made it. Barely, but he did.
And that's the difference maker.
Look out!
What was he scared? What was he scared of if he didn't see that yet? And now here's the other direction.
Then there's another cameo. What's up, Cut Man? I gotta come here so that I can fight my duo from the second game.
I'm pretty sure Metal Man can beat the shit out of Cut Man.
Yeah, but their premise is the same. They both just cut things.
Yeah, but, you know, saws versus scissors.
Yeah. This reminds me, I
Duh.
can't remember his name. I'll have to look up his name, but it's this famous YouTuber. He did stuff for Polygon. I think it was Polygon. He did something for one of those gaming like journalism YouTube channels. But he did like he ranked. I think he ranked all of the Robot Masters. I forget if it was on exactly why or what, but he like went through all the Robot Masters, and in it he talks about like what each one is canonically built to do.
Yeah, because I think that's part of the official like guidebooks they put out at some point.
Yeah, so they all have like a job that they were supposed to be doing before they got like hacked by Wily, essentially. So like I think Metal Man cuts down trees or something, but like
yeah, I think he was built for forestry if my brain's remembering.
But like some of them are really fucking weird and like you wouldn't guess it.
Well, it's because they had to make it up like after the fact.
Yeah. So like I'll have to show you sometime. I'll have to show you that video sometime where he goes through all of them.
Oh,
the Robot Masters.
I probably should add. I think for most of the major Robot Master fights, Oyster also included death scenes because they also animated they gave animated death scenes
to every Robot Master.
I think to most. I don't know if it's included for the late game, but for the early stuff it is.
Meet your end, Mega Man.
Here's my bent saw blade. Well, who could it be? There's only one person who has that projectile. Cutman and Mega Man.
There's only one person. Quote Jeff. There's only one person who has that power. Cutman and Mega Man. Jeff, that's two people.
Well, it counts as one because it's him stealing it from Cutman. Mega Man is just the stealer of everything.
Give up!
Or don't give up. Because that's just something you can do. You can just give up and go back. Mega Man, you ducked up.
And Roll's dead, I guess.
I think? I forgot to put a shield on Roll and she died. I couldn't do anything because my technology's shit.
Is that the game over? No.
I think this is a game over.
Yeah, I finally defeated him.
But
now the Earth can feel my power.
Well, here's the thing. Even though I edited this together, I didn't actually watch everything. So I don't know like everything in the video.
This feels like a game over. Like Roll died.
And there was an ice age and a fire age.
And you see that every time he came over.
Thank you, Oyster.
Could be from being
Alright, we can't give up.
So it just goes back into the fight.
Does it? Does it just go back to fighting Metal Man?
I think so. I mean, it's a bullshit option. It's a bullshit option, I know that.
But we're nowhere near Metal Man. Cutman came and saved us and pulled us away.
Yeah, but he didn't defeat him. He just raspberried him for no reason.
And there, Metal Man goes down like a chump.
Well, he would have gone down as a chumpa the first time, but he just stopped to give us the thing.
And now Mega Man can throw metal blades in 8 directions.
And he can absolutely eviscerate everything, including the entire island.
He literally got what is, if I recall correctly, the best power-up from Mega Man 2.
Yes, because they did not balance the metal blades, like, at all.
But metal blades are fucking good.
Well, I think the more ridiculous thing is just how much ammo you get for it is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's also true. But it's also 8 directions, meaning you can like stand in like safe areas and typically hit things that you wouldn't normally be able to hit because you have the 8 direction throws.
Now we're back at... Did we go to the river before, or is this the first time we've been to the river? Yeah, for a lot of the options, apparently the options are bullshit, and it's like, hey, do you want to do a thing, or don't do the
So
thing?
remember when we jumped across that cliff? Now he can just whistle and get rushed.
If you could
Like,
just
hey,
call
hey,
Rush, why
once
didn't you
we
do
jump
that
across the
before?
cliff, if we could literally just get Rush at any given point in time. We could
Well,
literally just,
obviously
like,
I ran
hey,
out of
Rush,
ammo
come
for
fly
the
us
Rush
over the
jet,
cliff.
not the Rush Marine, because you never used the Rush Marine. And now we're threatened by a log. There are 3 directions. How do you want to avoid the log?
Should have got down.
I think we'll eventually go down. But, yeah, now we have to find Yanma. Did you...
I don't think
got
he dodged.
he got ducked in the head with a Yanma and died. Or did he die?
Maybe a little. Well, I think it's because we were cutting around to weird parts of the footage, so.
Now here's Mr. L's theme. Because why not? I'm gonna tell you, like, my soundtrack choices don't match, like, at all for what I remember. Like, anything. I was basically just pulling random shit from my files. Now here's the weapon selection screen.
Oh, it doesn't look different when you attack with the metal blades, because you literally just see enemies explode. You don't see a metal blade fly.
No, I don't think they did that. I think the thing that changes is that the reticle gets different with some of the weapons. Okay, here we go.
Okay, here's going down.
We're going to drown. And now we have to fight flying birds.
Now we have to fight penguins.
Wily has righted the natural curse of penguins not being able to fly. And to accompany the penguin battle, Metal Gear.
And due to the fact that penguins can now fly, the world is doomed.
Well, they're not doomed unless they learn Ice Beam. And then we're fucked.
Well, Delibird a penguin. Delibird can fly, and Delibird can learn Ice Beam, so we might be screwed. Delibird's also Santa Claus, though, so it might be, like, innately good, unlike normal penguins, which want to conquer the world.
Well, at least Delibird is naturally skittish, so I think we're fine. No, it's just a
Delibird's not
whirlpool
naturally
now.
skittish. Oh, shit! I love it. I love how often Mega Man just goes, oh, shit.
And apparently Mega Man's also buoyant?
Buoyant enough.
Why did he
causing,
shoot...
Who's causing the stuff?
Oh, it's Bubble
It's
Man.
Bubble Man with his whirlpool power. It's like, hold on, you're supposed to shoot goddamn bubbles, Bubble Man. Now we have Final Fantasy music.
Yeah, I think I
Bubble Man.
had the... It's either Final Fantasy 7 or 8.
It's 7, because I haven't played 8 and I know this song. I literally only know 7. I've played 7, I've played part of 15. Is he gonna die to Bubble Man?
I think he is. Hey, you gotta show it off. Or at least he should be dying. Yeah, he's dead. So how did Mega Man drown in the alternate timeline?
So how is Mega Man gonna give Mega Man?
Oh shit, he learned water. Holy shit.
He literally just blew up Mega Man.
Well, I guess water gun was a better move than I thought. What?
Who saved us this time?
Oh, Gutsman did.
Gutsman saved us.
How did
Thanks,
Gutsman save
Gutsman.
us? How did you save us from drowning, Gutsman?
Well, he can swim because he's got the muscles for construction work. Because that's what he was built for, if I recall. Just construction.
I do love how, like, the world is always a second thought for Rock. Roll is the first job. Never mind the apparently global stakes. You know, Bubble Man, if you learned Water Gun, why the fuck do you still have Bubble on your move list? It's shit and you know it.
Because he wants to lower your accuracy.
What, by 10%?
Oh no, Bubble lowers your speed. Bubble Beam lowers your accuracy. Normal Bubble lowers your speed, I'm pretty sure.
Because if you surround someone with bubbles, duh.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure Bubble lowers your speed, Bubble Beam lowers accuracy. I think. I actually might go check now.
Well, I mean, it's either that or talk about topics, and the only topic I really have to talk about is that apparently Mario Golf is going to get added to Nintendo Switch Online next week. And it's been available for Project 64 since probably like 2003. So, lol, Nintendo. Here I am, just with my mouth hanging open. To celebrate killing Bubble Man, which I didn't see,
No,
I'm just
Bubble
gonna...
Beam, hold on, Bubble Beam lowers speed. Do they both lower speed? Am I just thinking one lowers accuracy?
I would be surprised if they did two different things, because that'd be kind of weird. And now here's Beat giving you... yeah, just found an E-Tank randomly.
Yep. Well, they both lower speed. So what, Gutsman gave us an E-Tank?
No, Beat just randomly found an E-Tank. He gave us a new weapon. I don't know which weapon he gave us. I would imagine it's Bubbles Man's power somehow. And now we're back at the river. Why do we need Beat? Beat's useless. He hasn't done anything.
Beat's just there so that Rockman has someone to be like, hey, what should I do? Every single time a choice comes out, so you can like vocally state that there's a choice.
It's kind of a shame Proto Man doesn't exist. That might have helped. And now here I am running on nothing.
Well, is Proto Man not going to be in this at all?
No, Proto Man's going to be in this. I was just... I mean, Proto Man's not really the one to do the buddy cop thing, you know. It's always that lone wolf jackass.
Yeah, he's off being the cool guy. A goat dog.
I'm gonna defeat him by punching them. As Rockman, who, you know, is Rockbuster.
Alright, thanks. We're fighting the dogs from Mega Man 2. Thank you,
yeah.
The guy, Oyster.
I think Oyster is, back in the day, probably an expert on the Mega Man series.
Well, like, once he said it and I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, there are blue dogs that you fight in the Woodsman stage. What's up, Gutsman?
Why didn't you help me out with your big arms? So what happens if we went the other way?
Oh,
Mega Man, you ducked up.
Shit. And he just does it again?
Well, he died in the rocks, so he has to try again. Because he forgot to QTE the rocks.
Right, you end up fighting a robot master.
No, you fight the
you
robots.
end up fighting the kangaroos from Mega Man 2.
Yeah, that's how you dodge missiles. Why is Mega Man such a potty mouth?
I mean, it just says shit all the time. It's just like, fuck.
What do you mean there's no way out? There's an entire path behind you. You could go that way.
Also, they're pretty generic enemies. Just fucking murdered them.
I forget which track this is. It might be the Fractale theme? Yeah, I'm thinking it's that.
I guess these enemies are rabbits. I always thought these things were kangaroos.
Well,
But
I mean,
they do
Rockman
shoot
called them
carrots.
Robbits, so...
And they do shoot carrots.
And there's a missile just hanging out.
And then Gutsan's just like, good job killing the
Hey,
kangaroo rabbits.
hey, did you
instead
see
of the
those blue
dogs.
wolves? I totally destroyed the shit out of
Here,
them.
have Gutsman's power.
Bubble Man died off screen. It totally wasn't me.
It's giving you Bubble Man's power if you didn't fight Bubble Man. Gotcha.
And here's still an E-Tank. Why not? I guess I never bothered to ask how an E-Tank actually works, but apparently it works like gas.
Well, he plugs his gun into it and charges up from it, I guess.
So is it gas or batteries?
I want to say it's electricity of some kind.
Every single time Rockman fights anything, he calls it a bastard.
Come on out, Heat Man. Sorry, the evil robot? No, because there's the goddamn ninja robot. I was like, are all the robots in this game that are bad gonna be the Mega Man 2 ones? Like, no, because you said Shadow Man's here.
Well,
somewhere.
I said up to Mega Man 3 is when this game sticks its flag.
Okay, because every robot boss we've seen so far has been a Mega Man 2 boss.
Well, that's because all the Mega Man 1 guys are apparently helping us.
Yeah, and the Mega Man 1 guys are all buddies.
So that leaves only
Fucking
two in...
Mario music while fighting Heat Man.
Why not? I mean, the entire soundtrack I picked is basically just why not? It was there. I mean, you know we're gonna die to Heat Man. I must have really just been pulling things at random because I don't even remember the last two choices. I mean, to be fair, like, the gameplay of this game only accounts for probably like 20% of the whole footage, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of another thing we could pull out of this, is that, you know, if this goes well, we could, you know, on a 3-day weekend, we could watch even more TV shows. It was just kind of a coincidence that this one was essentially just a long anime.
Hey, who saves us this time? Gutsman?
Gutsman saves us again!
They just reused the footage of Gutsman saving us, okay.
At least Gutsman isn't like Spider-Man, who only saves people once.
Everybody gets one.
Now we're gonna fight, Mega Leg.
So I find it weird that we never went and refought or like saw what happened with defeating Bubble Man.
No, Bubble Man just dies in this timeline. Someone else kills him.
Like, we haven't seen what happens when you win against Bubble Man.
Oh yeah. I guess they're just going in this direction, why not? Oyster, you bastard, you forgot to do everything.
I mean, who knows? We'll find out, I guess. And there goes Heat Man.
I mean, to be fair, even though this game has, like, branching paths, they eventually branch, like, back into the center. It doesn't become, like, a completely different story. It's just like, you can either fight Bubble Man or Heat Man, and there you go. You'll get both weapons anyway. Where are all my damn robot masters? Why do they all suck? They keep defeating Rockman, and then he comes back and just kills them anyway. It's not fair. Why don't you just make Raw Moon go kill Mega Man?
So now we're finding out what happened when Wily came out here to be the bad guy.
Well, he found the temple. Oh my god, a building! I didn't believe it.
The Temple of the Moon's got a sun on it.
They speak of a solitary life out here in the middle of the Amazon jungle. What?
Apparently it replaces the sun.
We can't replace the sun with the sun. That'd be ridiculous. There's only one sun. Wily. Can you believe the guy who's developed like 15 Wily Castles fell for that shit?
I mean, he didn't design this to be a Wily Castle yet.
So he landed on his hands, but got his ass hurt somehow.
Yeah, because the friction of sliding down the thing, Jeff, it's not slick. It's made out of stone. It's pretty rough. It probably hurt his ass as he was sliding down. That's my guess, at least. And then he found it.
Check back with us in episode 2 when we discuss more anime physics. I mean, I guess. I would imagine he probably knows all the computers. Here's a computer that has tentacles. Oh my god, it's just a bunch of yellow lines. This isn't gonna help. Wait, what? Oh no, you gave it a body. You gave it Metal
Wait,
Man.
What?
Wait, what? So he just regenerated all the Mega Man 2 bots?
No, plus Shadow Man.
Plus Shadow
I saw
Man.
Shadow Man in that lineup. But you're a son. His name is Ramon. Gotcha. We got it. There's a typo. There isn't an extra O and there isn't a space. It's R-A-M-O-N. Ramon.
So yeah, Ramon can just build whatever.
You can just build Robot Masters.
I am an alien computer, and I've learned to speak through computers.
I am the supercomputer Ramon.
So
I
you
just realized its name is literally just Sun Moon because it's Ra, as in the Egyptian god of the sun, Ra.
Oh my god, that's so dumb.
So it's literally just Sun Moon. It's the sun and the moon.
Okay.
Quick man.
Okay, so apparently they need weapon cards to activate?
Yeah, he's got like the memory chips of all the Mega Man.
Oh,
Mega
so
Man
that's how
2
Mega Man
robots.
works. Mega Man is the only robot that is able to be integrated with all the cards.
Is that Crash Man? Is that who that one is next to Metal Man? Is this supposed to be Crash Man?
No, Crash Man isn't in that lineup. Because
Okay.
Crash Man, I think, is covered in spikes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't remember what Crash Man looks like.
All I remember is that Crash Bomber Mega Man is pink. Damn artillery, why can't they ever just leave me alone?
Gotta fight some armadillos.
There's always something here in the Canyon of Death. Damn bitches. Can't just give me a way to get out of here and all the item
Blast
boxes.
'em.
It's really convenient when they just come out in the same line and there's only 12 of them.
Right?
Why is this
I
game...
mean, I do not care about watching them fight like the random little enemies. I just want to watch them fight the Robot Master.
Yeah, but we gotta do the bullshit to get to the actual important stuff. I mean... yeah, except now there's
the
frogs. Dodge the frogs. Even though there's 4 of them and
Which-
apparently they have grenades.
Reusing the footage from the kangaroo fight.
Yeah, except this time now he's in a cave, so now it's completely different.
Except they showed him outside and not in the caves because they
Fight
reused
giant
footage.
frog.
Because if you remember in Mega Man 2, the big frogs spit out the little frogs.
Yeah, but I was thinking that was
It's
a
a really
Mega Man
good way
3
of farming
thing.
HP, though.
Well,
Kill the
technically,
little frogs over and over and over again.
well, technically in Mega Man, like you could farm anything because the NES was just couldn't handle the programming, so you could just get items whenever you wanted.
Well, yeah, but like, I don't think shit respawns in Mega Man. So you have to like find the enemy that makes more enemies, or you have to find the thing that generates enemies, and that's where you farm stuff. So like, the big frogs generate little frogs, so you can farm the little frogs.
Well, it's a better grinding area, but like, no, you can respawn them just by making the screen go back and forth.
Oh, can you? Who's there?
It's Flashman.
That's who that is. It's Flashman. Okay.
I'm a time traveler. Eat this.
Look out! I have the ability to fucking pause time.
And all I'm gonna do is punch
Which I
you.
do not remember what he was built for, but like he's an example of one where you have to like really fucking wonder what he was built for. Like, hold on, this robot stops time. What was this built to do?
And
I don't remember what Flashman's built to do, but
yeah, I mean, what task could be made? I mean, every task can be made better if you can stop time. But,
right, but
what
like,
was he specifically built to do?
There's some weird ones. Like, there's some ones that are, like, you would expect it to be obvious, and then it's not that. Like, I forget, there's, like, one of the ice ones has some really weird thing.
Yeah, it's almost like you can't fight a time traveler.
I mean, I wouldn't even call him a time traveler. Hey, Cutman saves us again.
I can beat you somehow, Time Man.
That's because Metal, if I recall correctly, his weakness was Metal Man's blades and two. So
well, everybody's weakness weapon was that.
No, his weakness was the quick man weakness of Flashman. That's what it was.
And vice versa, because you could just make Quick Man stop moving, and apparently that's how he dies. Wait, is Beat like shitting on?
I don't remember. I have to replay Mega Man 2 now. I don't remember whose weakness is what.
I do know Quick Man's is the time stopper.
Yeah, Quick Man's stage is a pain in the ass without Flash.
Yes, because you gotta be like real tight on the timing of that, otherwise you're completely fucked. Apparently in this game, his weakness is atomic fire. For some fucking reason.
Or the guy just decided to use the fire weapon.
Well, I don't think we fought Quick Man yet. Yeah, because we just fought Metal Man. Yeah, there's no way this can't be his weakness weapon. It's doing too little damage. Is it saying Snape?
I think it's calling Mega Man a snake. I don't know. Or he's saying something in Japanese that we don't know.
I could believe that. But then again, like, a lot of the frickin' GUI of this game is still in frickin' English. Which is very weird for Japanese-only games, is that they will localize stuff because...
I mean, the only stuff in English is shit like enemy deleted and...
Oh, I guess I'll just have to pay more attention.
Alright, now you have the ability to stop time,
Which he used Metal Blades against.
It must be Metal Blade, must be his weakness. And two, because... If I remember the path, you go grab the Metal Blades right away, because Metal Man's easy to beat, his stage is not that difficult, and...
yeah, you get Metal Blades like really early, even on the Optimum path.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the Optimum path is that, and then you go Flash Man, then you go Quick Man.
We did it! We finally got somewhere.
Woodsman? I think? No, then you go fight with He-Man? I don't remember. No, because you beat He-Man with Bubble Man's thing, and then you have to get... Airman somewhere in there. I fucking don't remember. Quick
Hey,
Man.
we found it. The guy.
Oh my gosh, Quick Man. You fucked up. We already got your weakness. We have fucking Flashman's power.
Apparently, Quick Man is very honorable. Or he's just trying to show off. Yeah, the number one robot master. Quick Man. Well, obviously.
Yeah, why wouldn't you choose to fight a robot master? It's a robot master. You get a power if you beat him. Although in this game, like, I kind of like the idea of Mega Man not fighting any of the
Now we're
robot
fighting
masters
Junior
and having
Troopa.
the, like,
Because
the
why
first
not?
game's robot masters beat everybody.
Well, I think in Mega Man 1, the optimum path is Bomb Man first, and Bomb Man's weapon sucks.
I mean, I don't remember who all the bosses are, and
Well, no one remembers Bomb Man, because Bomb Man's just a really shitty, like, everything.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the only Mega Man game I might be able to name all the robot masters in is 2, and that's because 2 is the one I've played the most.
I think I've played everything up until Mega Man 8 or 7, so I can give you a rough guess on most of the early ones.
But yeah, because Mega Man 2 is Metal Man, Quick Man, Flash Man, Heat Man, Bubble Man, Air Man, Woods Man, and Crash Man. That should be everybody.
Shield weapons in Mega Man are always terrible. Almost always terrible.
The Leaf Shield does ass loads of damage against Airman, though.
Well, yeah, it's the one thing it was built to do. Everything else, it's the shittiest thing.
I think there's another enemy that's weak to it, but yeah, maybe.
Are we using the Time Stopper?
He uses it periodically, but it doesn't damage Quick Man. Is like the problem.
Oh,
As you can see,
yeah.
you'll see it get pulled up on the side. You'll see the little symbol, and then they'll like stop.
Wait, did we not
flashing.
actually kill him?
No, apparently we're gonna convince him to stop being a bad guy.
Wait, yeah, do the Mega Man 2 robots not realize that they should be getting paralyzed themselves? Or did Sun, Moon, Ramon, like, naturally make them immune to it?
I mean, I'm just gonna assume that like the only robot Wily or Light lied. None of the robots are affected other than goddamn Roll. I guess.
I guess fundamentally that's true.
Because as far as the story is concerned, none of the robots are affected except for Roll.
I do love how, like, often the robots will just go into fisticuffs rather than anything else. Like, you remember that time that Bubble Man, like, killed the shit out of Rockman? It was like the one time they actually used their guns. Shadow Man, the one representative of 3. Wait, what? You're not the only one who has pointy things.
So Quick Man died to save Mega Man, I guess.
To show that he was number 1. Why not? I needed to save you, Mega Man, because if you die, then I can't prove I'm better than you.
Alright, so now we're fighting Shadow Man. Gotcha.
Why is Shadow Man such an asshole? He's just murdering everyone. Shadow Man, you're terrible at hiding. You need to try something else.
There must be a tell of which one's him.
Kinda reminds me of Ghost Guest from Mario Party. Except stupider.
Well, there goes Shadow Man.
Apparently there wasn't a death scene for him.
Blew him up.
Yeah, I think we're getting to the point where they stopped including the death scenes for every Robot Master.
That's dumb.
Well, no, it was good that they included it because they animated unique death scenes for the Robot Master fights, so we get more content out of it. I mean, if we didn't get that, we couldn't see Cutman raspberrying the shit out of Metal Man.
Meanwhile, he's got to check on Quickman. He's like, don't worry, you get 2 weapons at this point in the game, because you'll get the quick ring, and you'll get whatever the fuck Shadow Man gives you.
Yeah, except Quickman is gonna forget to give us his card, so we're gonna have to steal it from his dead body.
No, Quickman, we were so invested in Quickman.
So yeah, do you think that fits in the canon? Or the tone that Quickman just dies for realsies?
I mean, they all just died for realsy. He just blew up Shadow Man. Shadow Man blew up. Like, Shadow Man's dead.
Huh, maybe that is true.
Yeah, they're all dying. Like, all the Robot Masters he's beating up are
So
all
yeah,
dead.
even though this is a video game, here's a recap of the episode.
Weird.
I've seen a couple other games do this, and I never understand it. Why is there a credit scene for one episode in your game? It's a game.
I guess to give you, like, a natural stop point if you want to be done for the day or something.
You know, Oyster, you could have included some commas.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ganesha. I thought that's a gangsta for a second. Well, to the Japanese audience, at least you'll know who the voice actors are.
We have killed, I'm pretty sure, almost every Robot Master at this point. Because he fought fucking Bubble Man, he fought Heat Man, he fought Flash Man, he fought...
Yeah, who's gonna be left for us to
like,
fight?
Who's left? He killed Quickman and Shadow Man.
Oh, Woodman! He's next. Woodman.
I was gonna say, the Woodman's left, and I think one more. And I think that's it.
Of all the Robot Masters to not do first, Woodman?
Yeah, Woodsman is one of the last ones here.
Yeah, but Woodman's shit. He's a terrible Robomaster.
And I didn't see what the other one. I think there's one other one that got brought back. Hopefully Airman. Airman's cool. I like his design.
So, a good thing about the long play that they did is that we do at least get to see the intro 3 times. Oh yeah, Gemini Man. I forgot about
so they're all
him.
bringing more from 3 now.
Alright, that's the end of episode 1. If you noticed, the ending song is called Bland New Way, with bland new being one word. Way to go, Capcom. Next video will be...
I don't think that was Capcom's fault, Oyster.
Yeah, it's whatever.
See you then.
I mean, I guess I could believe Capcom would do that.
Capcom.
They're a very... Well, they're not very, they're kind of a goofy company.
I like Capcom. They have the best IPs.
They have a very peculiar tone most of the time. Here's the terrible translation again. Oh yeah, Airman and Windman.
There's Airman. Who the fuck was the other one?
Oh, there's Crashman. And
I don't know that one.
He's not Hard Man because Hard Man doesn't have spikes on him.
So we have the rest of the Mega Man 2 bosses coming up. And then
Here's some bats, and here's Snake Man.
And then we have some of the 3 enemies coming up, I think.
I do remember Snake Man because I'm pretty sure he's first on the Optimum Path. Whoever Spike Boy is, I think, is on the end.
I was gonna say, are they all from 3, or all the other ones from 3, or they're...
No, it has to be from 3 because they stopped pulling things from 3. There's Flame Man or Fireman?
Yeah, but Fireman's from 1.
Oh yeah, God, I can't believe I forgot that.
Or Torchman or whatever the fuck. I don't
Okay,
know.
well, who's the fucking robot master that just has spikes on his head?
I don't know. He's probably from 3. I don't know the 3 ones. I don't think I've ever played 3 other than like maybe tried like 1 level or something one time.
Apparently he's Needle Man.
I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, he is.
If I wasn't on mobile, I would have probably pulled up a list of all the robot masters from each game so that I could look and know.
So yeah, apparently Needleman is just someone we forgot from Mega Man 3.
I mean, I don't know any of the robot masters from 3.
Oh, we're gonna see the UN get fucking owned again.
We have to get a whole nother intro. Alright, well, let me sit through this intro again. So, I've been playing a lot of Mario Kart lately, learning the meta that is Mario Kart 8.
How do you learn a meta if you're not playing it online?
You go on Google and you read up on what the meta is so that you know it. That's how I've been learning the meta.
Why are you gonna start competing in local competition?
I don't know if there's even local competition for Mario Kart 8. And no, because so Mario Kart is a game. It's not like a game where they go and they try to balance it, right? It's not like a fighting game where like, oh, I can pick
Why
anything.
did he...
No, if you want to optimally play Mario Kart, you're going to pick the same thing everybody else is going to pick. Like, it's the same cart, same wheel, same glider, same character.
Yeah.
So I wanted to learn it just so that I knew it, so that I could use it potentially to make sure I get like 3 stars on some of the higher cups. But for playing with my friends, I'm not going to use it because it's fucking stupid. But so depending on what, I'm going to share the meta though. Depending on what it is you're doing, you pick a different meta, because having the chaos that is getting hit with items and stuff, you need to have a certain build that helps you recover from that stuff and helps you not like fly off the side of the track when people bump into you and stuff. But
yeah, kind of like the split between speed and acceleration.
Yeah, but then if you're trying to do time trials where there's no one else other than you, then you don't need to worry about that stuff. So then you just kind of need the fastest thing. So for Mario Kart 8, the original Mario Kart 8, there was some bug or unintended thing in the game that you could do that made it so that like the strat was, what was the strat? I'm trying to remember. It was essentially speed. Like speed was the only stat you cared about because of this thing you could do. But interestingly enough, for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they fixed whatever that was that you could do in the Wii U version. So in the Switch version, the meta is all about mini turbo, which is that when you drift, you get those sparks on your wheel that boost you.
Yep.
So the strat is to have the highest mini turbo possible, which also tends to align with acceleration. So the meta for time trials is Baby Peach or Baby Daisy, because they are like the lightest characters and they have the best mini turbo stat for characters in the game. And then it's the little bug cart that has like the wings, that looks like those enemies from 3D World. I forget what it's called, but they look like those enemies from 3D World, if you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
And then it's like the really, okay, well,
here's a grave to Quickman. He really cared for some reason.
He really cared.
I mean, to be fair, Quickman saved his life.
Fair. But yeah, so anyway, the meta online is like Waluigi, which I find really funny. Like, because it's like, of course it's going to turn out that the meta for Mario Kart is going to be the character everybody wants to play anyway.
Yeah, how weird that happened.
Well, it's technically because characters... So I always thought, this is a fun fact, it's something I learned this week. I always thought the...
Bro, stop dying, okay?
But I always thought characters in Mario Kart came with 3 sets of stats. Like you had small characters, medium characters, and big characters. But no,
Did they
apparently
add
it
another
breaks down even
category
further.
for the weight class?
Well, it breaks down apparently even further. So like, of the heavy characters, there's like 4 or 5 different stat blocks, and then for the medium character, same thing, and for the light character, same thing. So there is overlap, but it's not like all the heavy characters are the same, all the medium characters are the same, and all the light characters are the same. It's actually like these 3 characters are the same, but it's just these 3 characters. So like, the meta characters, the online meta where you're like racing against other people, the 3 characters that are in that category are Waluigi, Roy Koopa,
Yep.
and Donkey Kong. Those
Not Funky
those
Kong.
3 characters. Funky Kong's not in 8.
He's not.
No, he's in the Wii.
Huh.
He's in Mario Kart Wii. He's not in either iteration of 8.
I suppose it's not surprising to learn that the most Mario Kart I've ever played has been the Wii one.
Yeah, I was gonna say the most one I ever played was 8 on the Wii U, and now 8 on Switch. Those are the 2 I played the most. And then after that, it's Double Dash. I played a ton of Double Dash when I was a kid.
I think Wii just had like that perfect mark at the time where it had just like the perfect number of tracks on it, and probably just characters and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that hurts 8's roster of characters is the fact that like every Koopaling is playable, and thus there's like this big section of the roster when you look at it. They're just like, that doesn't seem as exciting because it's all the Koopalings. But like number-wise, I think it's got the most out of any Mario Kart anyway, so...
Yeah, it probably has the most characters, but you kind of diluted it a bit.
Well, but there's still good characters in there, and 8 Deluxe added more characters in there, because 8 Deluxe added... I think Dry Bowser wasn't in there until 8 Deluxe. Dry Bones you can play as.
Dry Bowser's awesome.
Dry Bowser might have been an original 8. I don't remember. But I know they added King Boo you can play as in 8 Deluxe. You can play as Inkling.
Yep.
In 8 Deluxe. I always just play as the Animal Crossing villager.
The villager.
That's who I always play as. But, I think the roster for 8's pretty good when you compare it to other rosters from the series. I think 8 Deluxe makes it better, but I think at first glance, having all the Koopalings makes it feel like it doesn't have that good of a roster. But then when you start to look around the other areas of the roster, you're like, oh no, basically everybody's here. There's Shy Guy and there's Koopa. Like, you can play as some of the more unique enemies and stuff.
Yeah, but I think they probably could have had maybe the way they handled it in like Smash Brothers would have been a better way to go with the Koopalings. Or they just smushed it all into one character.
Yeah, but I mean the Koopalings are different sizes, so it makes sense that they're, should be different stats.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh no, Rockman got defeated by a smokescreen.
But I'm sure in the event that they one day make Mario Kart 9, which won't be for a while, they'll I'm sure that roster won't have the Koopalings, and instead will have either more Nintendo characters that aren't from Mario, or just a more diverse Mario cast.
Do you really think they're gonna try to turn like Mario Kart into Smash Brothers?
In a way, yes. I think it'll stay I think the title will stay Mario Kart, but I do think going forward, Mario Kart will start to incorporate. I don't think it'll be to the same extent of Smash Brothers. Like, I don't think we're gonna be seeing like Pikachu and shit. But I think they are going to.
I do love how Woodman's ability is so terrible that he went with throwing rocks, punches, and kicking.
Yeah, we don't even see him use the leaf shield.
And now he's strangling Rockman. And he stole Rockman's catchphrase. You jerk.
But yeah, I feel like Mario Kart will incorporate more Nintendo characters into it, but I don't think it'll ever get as many or as big as Smash Bros. With it. Like I don't think they'll have like fucking Cloud Strife and shit.
I don't even think it would work because unless they're gonna like really subdivide the categories down, you don't need that many characters.
No, and yeah, so I think if they're gonna add another, I think if they're gonna add another Nintendo character to Mario Kart that isn't from Mario, they're gonna add like Kirby, and like maybe take some Kirby representation. But I don't see them adding like Pokemon characters. Nor do I want them to add Pokemon characters.
No, but Lucario could drive a car. Probably.
I feel like seeing Pokemon characters drive a car would be fucking weird, and I just don't need it.
Yeah, just incorporate into the canon. Pokemon can drive vehicles now. I'm sure they probably drove vehicles at some point in the TV show.
I mean, I don't know.
Or a Pokemon somehow drove like a golf cart or something.
But I don't need to see. I feel like you stick to certain characters and that's it.
It has to be somewhat
sensible. Look, it's Proto Man.
Because if I did it, I couldn't see this cutscene. You just don't understand LP, Proto Man. It's the art of the thing. It doesn't make any sense.
But yeah, anyway, the main thing I wanted to talk about was I played a lot more of the track pass stuff that came out, and the tracks are good. Like the tracks are fun and they're interesting tracks.
But where's the butt in this?
So there is a butt. I didn't really notice it. Maybe it's because you're flying really fast through the tracks and whatnot. But graphically, people have shown side-by-sides of the tracks that came out in the past so far, like the first 8 tracks that came out in the past. And they showed a side-by-side with the tracks from the base game, and you can see that like the graphical quality in the new tracks is a lot less than the graphical quality of the or maybe just a different art style, but like
I would be pretty shocked to learn that they're pulling stuff from 10 years ago and it looks worse on modern specs, because that's very odd.
Well, so yeah, what I think I've heard is like all the tracks that got brought into so far, the first 8 tracks here that got brought in from the pass all came from Tour. So what they're thinking is they took like the Tour model of it and like touched it up, but they didn't touch it up to the same standard of the base tracks from Mario Kart 8. Because in my opinion, Mario Kart 8, at least the base stuff, looks absolutely crazy. Like I remember playing that game and I was like, wow, this game looks really good.
I mean, yeah, it's got pretty good graphics. I wouldn't say it blew my socks off, but you know, it looks great.
It looks very pretty. But like I think the new tracks are still good, but like people pointed out that they Nintendo kind of cheaped out on the graphical quality of them, or like the textures. It's specifically like the textures and stuff to it. Like it doesn't look as good. So hopefully, maybe going forward, maybe Nintendo will do better with that. Who knows? How we'll see with the pass. The pass is still someone did the numbers. You pay like 50 cents a track for the pass. So like it's still a good deal even if the tracks aren't that good. But I also understand because some people are like, well, you're getting it cheap, blah blah blah, don't complain or whatnot. That's what some people are saying on the internet. Then other people are like, well, no, I have a right to be like, this isn't up to quality. And I kind of agree with. I agree that the tracks are worth it still, and that it's fun and that it's still enjoyable. But I also do think, like, okay, like these should be up to the same standard of the base game tracks, like visually. And I do think I'm a little disappointed in Nintendo, at least for these first 8, on that. What's the name of this guy?
It's not Airman. It might be Windman. I think he might be showing off another death scene because he's not bothering to shoot him and he's not really trying. So
he's got him down to half health.
Yeah, but look, he's like flying, like circling the screen, and
Fair enough.
I don't know. I'm gonna look this up. I'm thinking it might be Windman. No, that's not Windman. I think that's from, yeah, that's from Mega Man 6.
Is it just Fan Man?
No. Oh,
Oh,
he
he-
did kill him.
Killed him.
Okay, let me try, like, maybe I can pull it up along with Airman. I'll just pull up a list of all the fucking Robot Masters.
He didn't even grab the power from that dude. He just killed him and ran.
Well, he was really shitty. Like, I wouldn't want his power.
Still one more power than you wouldn't have. Like, it's at the end of the day, it's a free power. Oh, here's normal Airman now.
That's kind of ironic. I fought a fan guy earlier, now I have to fight the other fan guy.
Literally runs away after killing that guy. Killing the one fan guy to fight Airman. The way cooler designed fan guy. Oh, I think he's gonna die to this. Airman's kind of wrecking his shit.
No, now he's pulling out. Never mind. I thought he was gonna pull out the bullshit weapon and just wreck his shit, but now he's really fucked. I don't think he's Gyro Man. No, because he was a helicopter. Yeah, I don't know where this guy came from. I can't really pull him up on the list.
I'm pretty sure he's it. Anyway, here's Electric Man. Luckman came and saved Mega Man from Airman.
Well, I guess it's just gonna have to be a mystery for now. I have no idea where that frickin' chubby guy came from. Actually, let me Google what he called him, because I think he called him like a Matsubaro.
Apparently, in this game, the weapon that beats Airman is the Proto Man.
No, like the blue shield in this game, it's actually apparently it's like insanely difficult to get. You have to like split second time something to hit it during like a cutscene. So it's like really bullshit, like way better than every other weapon in the game.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's just a bullshit I win weapon that he just got. Well, this time he killed Airman. And he's like, I'll take the air weapon. I'll take Airman's air weapon, not the other guy's air weapon.
Maybe he's in Mega Man 3.
I assume he's Mega Man 3.
Okay, here we have our only split decision in this video. There are three options: do nothing, go left, and go right. First, we're doing nothing.
Oyster's very good commitment to killing Mega Man over and over again. No, we're out. Fuck that guy.
that's all there was to that one. This time, obviously, we're going left.
As you do, go left.
And now I'll just jump on this wall that was here.
And you get an item box. But trying to open the item box makes Mega Man fall. That's funny.
No, he has Spider-Man powers. He can climb up.
But give him just enough time for what?
Just enough time to not fall to my death.
No, just enough time to come across this enemy. But I thought it was going to be a Robot Master, and then it's just like...
I finally... Oh, wait, what the fuck kind of music is this? It sounds
like it's from Mario again.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. I was thinking it was Club 6... Oh, no, this is a track from, like, Mario is Missing. I don't know why I made that choice. I mean, I played Mario is Missing. It's fucking garbage. It's basically just like a fucking, like, high school quiz about terrible geography.
Oh, weird.
But I did find it. Apparently that guy was called a Matazaburo, and he is just an enemy from, like, Airman stage.
Oh, okay, so he's just a normal enemy. See, he looked familiar. I was like, I've seen him.
Yeah, he had a design to him, but
So like, my brain must just thought he was a Robot Master, but nope. Apparently, he's a.
He's just.
Apparently, he's just a normal dude enemy.
Lol. Oh no, the magnets!
Deduct points there for what just happened there, Beat.
Yeah, it's your typical anime tautological nonsense. Just like, I have this weapon, it kills everything. And now we're gonna go fight the Master, who got turned into this. Have you ever bothered to go back to Paper Mario?
I have not. It's on my list of things to do.
Speaking of list of things to do, I've been considering just going for broke and squishing like a bunch of video reviews into one video just to get them out of the way, and just do things by series instead of by game.
Yeah, that you could do that.
The problem is that I'd be doing like several games worth of work in one shot, so I don't know how it's gonna go, but I think I'm gonna give it a shot. My first project would probably be for Star Fox, because that's the next on the barrel.
Gotcha. I've only ever played like 10 minutes of Star Fox.
Yeah, that's why I didn't. That's why I didn't mention it to you, because I didn't think you'd have much of an opinion on Star Fox.
I played Star Fox 64. It was a game. Like, I have like zero opinion on Star Fox 64. Like, it was okay. Like,
it was
I've played
very good Star Fox game.
I played is it Adventure or is it the GameCube one that you're not stuck on Dinosaur Island? Like the one after
that was Assault, I believe.
Assault. So I've played like the first couple stuff of the story to Assault.
But I will tell you, an interesting emulation glitch with Assault on Dolphin was that one particular level in that game, you have to do the whole thing in one go. Because if you die in like, it's like, I think stage 5 or something. If you die in that stage on the Dolphin emulator, then the thing just crashes.
Okay, how is fucking Crash Man quicker than fucking Quick Man here? Like, holy shit, is he moving fast?
Leg day?
Like, look how fast he's moving. Like, if I was playing this game, I don't even know if I'd be able to hit Crash Man with how fast he's moving.
Well, I mean, this is episode 2, so they made everything really hard.
And there's the fire guy from Mega Man 1. Shit, I got torched.
Shit, my weakness weapon from a different game.
Thanks, Fireman.
To be fair, he's right. Are you tired from fighting 12 robot masters?
It's like, hey, normally you only fight 8, so, you know.
I'll go kill him. Why not? Mega Man, just take the loss and go home. You're gonna die if you try.
Yeah, but if he goes home, he dies. Alright, so now he's got pulled out the bullshit weapon.
And apparently Crash Man forgot how to shoot, and he was also shooting a shittier weapon. It's like fighting a Dark Souls boss. Sometimes they shove your head into the ground immediately, or they just stop doing all their bullshit attacks and they let you kill them.
Alright, you did it. What looked like a really difficult fight just became super easy there.
Well, to be fair, for 80% of it, he was doing his slow go bullet things instead of his...
Yeah, he had us for most of that fight. He switched to like a slower attack that we didn't see him do the first time.
Because the other time he just bombarded us to fucking death.
Alright.
Well, it totally torched the shit out of Crash Man.
Well, there goes Crash Man.
And now here's the Blood Moon. Which is definitely not ominous.
Here's all of Dr. Wily's little enemies monitoring the area.
And apparently Beat was too stealthy for him. See, Wily's
just been chilling in this house, I guess.
Wily's defenses are so strong that they didn't bother to come into this building, which is why I'm perfectly safe.
What's up, Proto Man?
I don't think that's the thing that's gonna kill him. Why don't you just give us the plan, Blues, instead of just yelling at us?
Did roll ever show up in Mega Man X, or is there just not a roll equivalent in Mega Man X?
I don't think there's a roll equivalent, and...
Because, like, in a way, Zero is the Proto Man equivalent. Like, they have very similar design. Like, you know, the yellow hair is similar to the yellow scarf, and so, like... I was, like, curious. I was like, did they make, like, a character that, like, feels like Roll?
I don't believe so. Mostly because, like, the X continuity takes place, like...
thousands of years in the future.
Well, 50... I would say probably more like 50 to 100, because Light's dead in that continuity.
Wait, but isn't... Wily's also dead.
Yeah, because Sigma supplants him as the guy.
Yeah, and it all has to do with Maverick Hunters and the fucking virus stuff, and, like...
Okay, so... Oh, that was 20,000 years ago. I thought they just killed all the characters. I'm guessing that's the Sun Moon.
That is indeed Ramon, if I had to take a guess. It was called Ramon.
Well, it kept saying its actual name to these people, but since Ramon speaks Japanese, they couldn't understand him. So they named him wrong. It's really obvious these cave people don't understand Japanese.
These cave people who are located in Central America.
They will touch any object that they find, and it will mutate them into the warrior species of Earth.
No, it turned them into fucking ancestral Dr. Wily? I don't know.
They're not the young people. So what, they just killed each other?
They have Dr. Wily's, like, nose, and they have, like, white hair. So I'm like, is supposed to be, like, Dr. Wily looking? Like, I don't know.
See, it's a parallel for colonialism. It doesn't matter if it comes from Europe or from space, it'll be the same thing.
It'll wipe out the natives.
but it's not as evil if they do it themselves.
Apparently.
And then Ramon took himself to Atlantis. Well, good job, Ramon. They built an entire city around that temple. What else? Now what are they going to do now that you made it disappear?
But you see, him doing this made a huge crater in the ground. That crater eventually became a lake bed where they built a city. And that city is now Mexico City.
It's just on a lake.
Well, yeah, no, so Mexico City is built inside of a lake bed. Or part of it is. And that's because that's where, like, an ancient Aztec city was. So, like, going back, like, the capital city of, I think it was the Aztecs, one of, like, the native people to the Mexican, like, Mexico, Central America area. They had this huge city back in the, like, long time ago. And it was built in a lake bed.
Whoever Capcom contracted this game out to did their homework.
Mexico City.
Oh crap, how did the surveillance drone find me while I was walking around in the open? It's one drone! You could just shoot it!
Which way do we go? Right or left?
Right or left? Right or left? Right!
Everyone that gets us to fight a robot master.
No, it's probably is gonna be fighting drones. And then robot masters. This is a very useful robot. It's a combination surveillance drone and air mine. And it totally killed Rockman. Okay, so that way Rockman dies. This way he fights robots and probably dies.
I have no choice but to fight.
Well, we keep giving you the option to give up, but you never take it.
Literally every time he's gotta yell Mega Buster. Hey, this actually sounds like Mega Man music. I don't know if it is, but...
No, that's Mega Man's music, I just can't remember which one it is. It might be Top Man's stage?
See, my mind said what you should have done is you should have pulled the Mega Man music for each of the actual, like, robot masters.
That would have been good, and also a bunch of research I didn't want to do. But that would have been a good idea.
So, like, when he's fighting Metal Man, we have the Metal Man stage playing, and when we...
Oh, that's totally Top Man's music.
And we have,
I guess he's choosing between weapons.
Must be.
Or he's looking at, like... Is he looking at, like, a fucking monsterography?
Yeah, it looks like it's a library of enemies, because it has different characters. Also, we haven't even seen Snake Man yet, so, like... This just apparently has everybody in the game in it.
Why was this included?
I don't know.
This is kinda odd. Also, why is it a feature? Is it like a Pokedex for Mega Man?
That's my thought.
You're using the blue shield. How did you need to get more health? What are you doing?
Just in case.
Man, don't worry, people at home, if you're concerned about our video. We will have something more for you at the end of the stream. I have downloaded an ISO for our next project, and we might introduce it, depending on how it goes. And apparently, either direction causes this to happen.
Yeah, either he fights, or he doesn't fight, and then he falls.
I love how it was literally the same shot reused. They didn't even bother to reanimate it.
Oh, that's just... I mean, fucking cartoons do this all the time. Every time in the Clone Wars, every time Grievous escapes, it's the same goddamn footage.
Ah, boo.
It's just fucking funny.
I guess Clone Wars might have been animated on the cheap. I don't really remember that movie. Here's levitating bricks?
Not the movie, the TV show that came after they did the movie. So they did the Clone Wars movie to start it off, where like he meets Ahsoka Tano and stuff, but then they did that whole series. Throughout that series, there's several episodes where they like corner Grievous, and then at the end of the episode, Grievous kind of like gets away while they're fighting battle droids or something, and I don't think they do it every single time. Like, I do think they made a couple animations different for when it would make sense, but they would use the same animation of Grievous escaping every single time, which was great.
Lucasfilm, how dare you? I mean, I haven't seen it in probably like 13 years, but I remember a bunch of the Clone Wars episodes being pretty good.
It's a pretty good show. I liked it. I have to, now that they like ended it because they like got canceled. There's like a bunch of drop plot lines, but then I think they went back now. It's Netflix did or something. Someone paid for it to get finished, one of the streaming services. So now like it goes on past where it originally ended. So I have to go and I have to watch that because I watched it up to the point. But there's these really, like, disappointing endings where, like, there's very clearly more is going to happen, but it doesn't. Like, Maul fucking takes over a planet towards the end. And they, like, have to stop him, but it never gets resolved because the show got canceled.
Well, classic dilemma.
But the streaming service remade it, and,
they did finish it?
The streaming service paid to have it finished. So I think Netflix shilled to have it finished, and it got finished now. But back when it was on Cartoon Network, it stopped, and yeah, that was it. Like, Maul fucking conquered Mandalore, and you didn't get to fucking find out how they fucking fixed that.
Well, they shot Mal in the face, and that solves all the problems. Because as long as you kill the one evil person, all the evil goes away in TV land.
But Maul doesn't die until Rebels. Like, if you watch the Rebels cartoon, Maul shows up in that. Spoilers, I guess.
He turns into a spider for 2 episodes.
Yeah, for like 2 episodes, you're correct.
And Snake Man's here to not do anything useful. Because Snake Man's the first guy on the Optimum Path, I think.
For 3?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I was gonna say, I don't even know.
And now here's Galaxy
I don't even know
Man
what
stage.
Snake Man's power would even do.
He fires snake projectiles, and they crawl on. Well, in the game they crawl on walls, but apparently he just shoots them here. And we're gonna die again, so
We're gonna get some spacey ass music. Alright, who's gonna save us here?
Iceman?
No one? Is it just this? Is it just this, like...
Are we just gonna
game over
die?
screen?
No, Light's gonna turn into a ghost to give us motivation.
We're gonna have a talk with Ghost.
Well, it's kind of ironic we were talking about Star Wars, and now this is
Now we're
happening.
getting the freaking Star Wars moment.
I just projected myself through the fire to save you. Oh shit, you fucked up and Roll... Wait, you came back to watch Roll die. Why are we seeing this twice?
I don't know. Guess we are.
Did you even try, Light? Were you just standing there and hoping for the best? Because if you were, you're not much of a doctor. I finally defeated Roll.
Ramon.
Why couldn't you have just done this earlier? If the only thing you needed to do was to tell Ramon to do the plan, to cause the world to ice over and then burn to death.
Because he's waiting to make sure Roll's dead first. Because he doesn't want Roll to see the world in that shape. He's essentially mercy killing Roll first.
Because
So
she
that-
was the first
so that she
robot.
Yeah, I guess.
Because she was the one female robot, which
I was
makes
gonna
no
say Wiley,
sense.
I was gonna say Wiley apparently has like a soft spot for her. And he's just like, yeah, instead of killing her...
She was always my favorite
like,
robot, and always pissed.
instead of destroying the world and having her go through the end of the world and dying that way, when literally everybody's gonna die with my plan, including, you know, myself, because I'm literally destroying the world, which means Wily himself is also gonna die. He's like, I am going to make sure Roll dies first from this, like, less painful, less torturous death as a mercy killing. And there we go. That's Dr. Wily's plan.
Well, Wily's just
trying to stop the mercy killing of
Well, Wily's just doing the classic villain thing where he's meeting up with an all-powerful entity that's going to help him with his plan, but he's going to be like, I can control him, or he's going to help me out, so he's totally not going to kill me. And that's the plan.
Nonsense. I'm pretty sure the plan is, the reason why he can literally just on a moment's notice be like, okay, Ramon, kill everything. The reason why that's the game over screen is him telling, he's like, okay, we did it. Kill everybody, Ramon. And the reason that's the game over screen is because,
why is this happening?
Rice in a rice maker? What the hell?
Why are robots using other robots? This is very confusing.
They're just having a lunch break, and Mega Man stumbles upon them and has to kill them, I guess.
And also, we have a baby.
Family. It's a family. Are you gonna kill a family of robots, Mega Man?
No, we're just gonna skip over that, and everything was fine.
Okay.
Goddamn bats! Oh no, an egg. No, wait, a needle.
The hell? Did the wall just bleed?
How is Rockman not completely fucked up from the guy with a needle on his head headbutting him in the chest?
Well, you see, he can pull the needles in to his body so that he hits him with a flat surface, and he apparently did that. So
I'm sure
he didn't impale Rock.
I'm sure it's a cultural thing, but like like so many Japanese male voice actors sound like that in things.
Like
it's just like rah, 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 rah. Like Needle Man's voice.
Needle Man sounds like. I think it's like their version of like the tough guy, like sounding voice. I think that's why a lot of characters sound like that. I think it's supposed to be like a bit of a tough guy sound.
I will eventually learn this for my anime correspondence course.
But I was gonna say I have no idea for sure. But most of the characters that I can think of that have voices similar to that, they also have the stereotype of I'm gonna be the manly man. Like they have like lines about how manly they are.
Well, he was so manly that he died in 2 minutes.
He's literally nothing but powder.
He got smoked and probably drowned in that pond.
So going one way, apparently going one way has you stumble upon the family of robots eating rice, and then Beat brings you the chip, and the other way has you get fucking attacked by Needle Man, and then Beat bringing you the chip.
Yeah, because they do branching paths in that way where the story's just going in one direction. The branches are just kind of goofy.
It's literally just whether or not you want to fight Needle Man. It's like, one way you get to see a family of robots eating rice, the other way you get to fight Needle Man.
We're strong or we're not strong, and that's the choice.
Wouldn't it have been really cool of fucking Dr. Light to just give us these instead of us having to stumble upon them as we're like, oh man, I'm dying here. We've been through so many fights back to back.
Well, I was gonna ask earlier when we blew up that like pile of rocks. Do you think it was just Dr. Light trolling us that he included a fucking healing battery in the pile of rocks?
Could have. Oh, here's Gemini Man, I think.
Yeah, and he's exactly the same as Needle Man. I mean, I could see that. This game was paid on the cheap.
He's exactly the same as fucking Shadow Man in powers, because Shadow Man made copies of himself too, and here Gemini Man's making copies of himself. Which, I mean, for Gemini Man makes more sense, because it's Gemini Man. And, like, that's his whole shtick, is that he makes copies of himself.
Yeah, I don't think that's Shadow Man's shtick and, like, completely. I think his shtick was just, like, shurikens. I don't remember if he did, like, after images in his boss fight. Here I am wearing mirrors on my chest.
That's what they're supposed to be, mirrors?
I don't know. It's
I always
a
thought it was
weird
supposed to be, like,
design.
star. I thought its design was always supposed to be star-like because it's Gemini's a constellation. So, like, it's got, like, a star motif. Which is what all the spikes are supposed to be. So I'm pretty sure this weapon not only is bullshit, but I think it auto-tracks. It's not like there's no way he's moving the fucking thing that good. Like, look how it sticks to the enemies super well.
I could believe that, but
Like,
I mean, I haven't really
either
noticed it.
Either the weapon itself auto-tracks, or he's using something that auto-tracks. Because,
Well,
on
to
the
be
boss
fair,
fights
he's
where he
probably
does
not.
insanely well.
He's probably not playing this on console, so he's probably just like mousing it all over the place.
It still feels like you shouldn't be able to. Like, he's like, because when the guy shoots projectiles, like, as the enemy is shooting projectiles, he's shooting the projectiles out of the air, which I think is insane. Like, you have to know exactly how those projectiles are going to spread out on the screen.
And now here I am force projecting. Sure, why not?
Why are the holograms in, like, fucking Hellfire?
It's to make it look cooler. That's how I'm gonna market it to everyone. People wouldn't buy my hologram unless they're on fire. You're making Sun Thor? Doesn't Thor already live on the sun? Or can be?
What? No. It's not how they live on a different dimension, or like a different world.
Does Wily not realize what his plan is? He's just not even listening. Wait, what happened?
I lost my camera footage.
Yeah, just forget about that guy trying to stop your plan. Why do you give so much shit about one camera?
Well, Ramon's just like, don't worry, I'll fucking fix it. It's not that big of a deal. It's like, alright, thanks, Ramon.
I'll just drown in more Robot Masters. You could just build more Robot Masters. Why aren't there like 7 copies of Gemini Man attacking him?
Yeah, that's my thought. Well, okay, so, though, remember, while Ramon built, like, copies of all the robots, Wily had to put the memory cards in them.
Oh, so
maybe
that's why
Wily
there's
only
only
had-
one of them.
Wily only had the memory cards for so many, I guess.
Okay. I mean, that is true. In the alternate timeline, we keep seeing the Earth turn into an ice age, and then the fire age. I don't know what the fire age has to do with anything.
Gemini Man is the quick man of this section of the game.
Well, like you said before, like, we have been killing all the other Robot Masters. This is the only one we've ever actually gotten to talk to.
That
So-
quick man.
So we
Because
are...
Quick man, we stopped fighting him mid-fight and started talking to him until Shadow
And
Man
then he
killed him.
just died.
It's like, Gemini Man, fuck, I killed Gemini Man. Like, you entirely are the reason Gemini Man's dead, Mega Man.
I killed the man that I murdered. Oh no. What do I do now? What's that gonna do? Okay.
Mega Man is solar powered, apparently.
So
That
like,
or the sun's light fills him with determination. I don't know. I'm curious. I don't remember which Mega Man game 3 has stuff. Which one has the sheep? Like the electric sheep.
that has to be like Mega Man 9 or something. That's like really
that's like
late.
that far? Okay.
I remember Sheep Man is pretty late.
Is his name Goddamn Sheep Man?
It has to be Sheep Man.
All I know is he looks like a sheep.
And
He
remember,
looks
I
like
think
a
he has
sheep.
like...
His powers are electric, and the reason is because it's a ploy on do and
Yeah, the electric sheep man thinky thing.
It's the same thing Mareep's based off of. Which is
Oh, it's
there's a-
actually later than I thought. Sheep Man's from Mega Man 10.
Oh, gotcha. But yeah, I was gonna say that's the Mega Man enemy that, like, no matter what, even though I haven't even played like any of the later Mega Man games, I like remember that it's a thing, and I'm like, all right, That's the best Mega Man enemy right there. The fluffy sheep.
I think Sheepman kind of does, like, to the fans of the series, kind of what Garbodor did for Pokemon. It's kind of the same stupid argument. Like,
Really?
people just constantly shit on Sheepman's design.
Well, then you're just being dumb, because Sheepman's a clever design, because it's based on Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Like, not like they.
I do
it's not
know
like
that
the argument for Garbodor where they made, where it's just like, oh, they made garbage a Pokemon.
I do
like,
know that there's particular robot masters that
people don't
really
like.
riled people up, but I swear it was Sheepman that did. Maybe it was someone else.
I don't know. I like Sheepman. I don't think there's a single robot master that I think is so atrocious. I think Snake Man's kind of weird. Like, if
It's
you're
a bit of a
bothered by
wonky
Sheepman,
design.
I was gonna say, if you're mad about Sheepman, but you like Snake Man, I'm gonna be like, that seems kind of dumb. Snake Man's like, what were they like? Why? The fuck? What robotic purpose does Snake Man serve? Like, answer me.
Well, I still say that. I mean, there's a bunch of robot masters that have to like legit hate on them. Like I mentioned Bomb Man a couple of times. I don't think anybody actually likes Bomb Man. I'm just going through the list and seeing if...
I definitely get that there's probably, fucking enemies people don't like.
Maybe it was Brightman. No, I think Brightman is like one of the legit hated ones.
I have to look at all of the. Is Brightman the light bulb? I think there's a light bulb one, isn't there?
Yeah, because I think I don't know if it's a fan canon thing or official, but I think the idea about Brightman is that he's supposed to be an idiot.
Oh, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to go rewatch that. Like, once we're done with the stream today, like while I'm going to bed tonight, I might watch the. I think it's Polygon did the thing, and I forget the name of the guy who did it, even though I like him and he's funny.
Another legit one is Spring Man. I don't think people have a lot of like for Spring Man.
But I do want to go over the watch the video where he goes through all of the robot masters from the first 10, I think it's only the first 10 Mega Man games. Maybe it's all 11, I don't remember. But he talks about what all of their purposes are, like what they were according to the game's canon, like what they were made to do, and some of them make absolutely no sense. And
yeah, I think it's
supposed. It was built for that purpose. Why the hell does it have that power?
I think it's supposed to be Sheepman's design. I can't think of another one that fits the bill.
I mean, Sheepman's literally just a fluffy sheep. Like, it looks kind of silly, I'll give it that, but most of the Mega Man enemies look silly. I mean, fucking Heatman's a lighter, for God's sakes.
Well, there's also Pump Man, who's just... ugh.
Oh, shit's going down.
Well, it is the final battle. Here's the same shot of suffering from episode 2. God, even anime doesn't do that all the time. Mega Man, Rockman.
At the UN headquarters in New York City.
They don't literally just repeat the same shot unless it's like a flashback or a dream. I love how everyone's just in complete despair we can't do anything about this man.
Some of those guys did not look like they were in despair. They just kind of looked bored.
Well, maybe they can't do everything because they sent like that entire battalion into South America and every single one of them died.
Well, yeah, because they're sending goddamn just like standard military helicopters to fight super-powered robots. It's like, hold on here.
And in video game land, any helicopter has a 99% chance of immediately exploding.
That is also true.
Stop sending helicopters.
But like...
that doesn't matter, Mega Man.
I'm surprised. Like, so, Mega Man Society, there's robot masters everywhere. Like, I'm surprised the US government didn't just go, okay, send in all the other robot masters.
What do you mean all the other robot masters? Mega Man blew them all up.
You're right.
We don't have any other ones.
Mega Man killed all of our backup fighters. We
found the headstones.
There's a puzzle to these, I guess.
And the puzzle is a three-way option.
They're doors? I didn't even, they
Yep,
didn't even
they're
look like
doors.
doors to me. They looked like tablets that were supposed to read.
Well, that's because Rockman is smarter than these doors.
Oh, we're going right. Never mind.
What do you mean, never mind? Doesn't matter.
I don't know what he said because you cut out several of the audio.
I think he
An
was.
item box is down this path.
I think it was just on about like saying, "Oh, there's 3 doors. I'm gonna go in this way." And no, he like made a choice.
He might have accidentally picked. Yeah, maybe toxic gas or acid or something.
I mean, it's that. How would acid work, considering it shouldn't be melting through the stone?
Well, so acid is a very interesting thing.
Even fantasy
because-
acid.
Well, yeah, even fantasy acid to a degree. Just because acid is kind of a catch-all term for different chemicals. So, like, certain acids won't eat through certain things. So, like, there's acid that, like, if I would pour it on like a table, it would eat through the table. But as long as it's sitting in a glass cup, it's fine. Like, it won't eat through glass. But if I drop, like, if I drop freaking metal in it, the metal will dissolve. Like, there's these weird things to acid, depending on what it is, where they'll eat through certain materials but not others. And so, like, maybe that acid that was coming out of that pipe would eat whatever Mega Man's made out of, but won't eat the stone that the thing's made out of.
Yeah, how about this? It's coming down through a metal pipe that has an L joint in it. How does that fucking make sense if it's gonna destroy Mega Man?
Maybe Mega Man and that pipe are made out of different metals.
Damn you, ancient acid! You foiled us again.
So whatever that acid is, it won't eat the stone, whatever kind of stone the thing is made out of. It won't eat whatever kind of rock or stone that the pyramid's made out of, and then it also won't eat the whatever metal the pipe's made out of. But maybe that pipe is made out of like aluminum, and Mega Man's made out of some other element that the acid will totally just eat through.
Fantasy acid.
I mean, even real acid works like this, though. Like, that's the crazy thing.
And here's Mega Man having learned how to tap dance and also pest control at the same time.
He's like, here, and now the next guy who comes and it's like, oh, an item, we'll have to fucking fight this thing.
It's a good thing that item boxes are impenetrable. Oh, damn, it's those things.
So what Robot Masters are we gonna fight in this one? Which Robot Masters haven't we fought? We fought all of the ones from 2. I think we fought like half the roster from 3, so I assume we're gonna fight the other half of the roster from 3.
I know there's Magnet Man. There's still him on the cards. There's also Hard Man.
Oh man, he's the hardest. He's the hardest one of them all.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like... I think it's supposed to be like the old play on words where they'd like, you know, say someone's like a tough guy by saying they're like a hard man or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's also probably really dense on top of that. He's got a pretty awkward design, to be honest.
I was gonna say, I'm curious what he was built for. It might just be construction. I know a lot of like the Guts Man-y, like just big tough guy.
It might just be
all just generic construction bots.
It might just be like
there's
he
several
was built to break things or something.
Could be.
I mean, I never bothered going through like the Robot Master guidebook, so I have no idea beyond like a couple.
Yeah, I know there's a whole bunch that do construction stuff.
I know that Elec Man, I think, was made to work with power plants.
Yeah. A lot of them do like stuff that you'd expect. And then there's like some crazy bullshit ones. Like I think Flashman was designed to explore space or something like that. Like it makes no sense. It's like, what?
Yeah.
But it's like, what do we do with the guy that can fucking stop time? I don't know, send him into space, I guess.
Because obviously he couldn't help us with any domestic problems. Just send him into extraterrestrial.
Then there's ones that make no sense, or are accidentally like when you think about them,
Oh.
you're like, when
Yeah,
you
I
hear
think
it, you're
that...
like, okay, that makes sense. And then when you think about it, you're like, wait, what? Like one of the ice ones, I don't know if it's all of the ice ones, but one of the ice ones is designed to explore the Arctic. It's like, okay, you're designed to explore the Arctic, but why do you need ice powers to explore the Arctic? Like, why do you have ice powers in a place that's all ice? You'd think you'd want the heat powers.
He was
in
built...
a place that has all ice.
No, he was built with ice powers so that he could do the Iceman thing and just travel in style.
I guess.
Well, Frozone
like,
did the exact same thing.
Right. I mean, like, ice superheroes always do that. But yeah, it started with Iceman. Iceman always did that shit. In the X-Men.
Well,
But,
also in the best Spider-Man cartoon, Spider-Man is Amazing Friends.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic 80s animation.
And say Iceman's super cool mutant. He's an Omega level mutant because he fucking controls air temperature, and that's can end the world if you use it right. So he's one of the super powered, super dangerous mutants that's powers are on like that super ridiculous level. It's because he could literally cause a second ice age and kill everybody if he wanted to.
And that's why we have him properly categorized and also imprisoned.
No, he's not imprisoned.
Because no prison could hold him.
I don't
maybe
recall what Iceman's currently.
Maybe
doing
Professor
last
X,
time in the
like,
comics.
psychic prison could hold him. Because he's not gonna do much if you shut down his brain.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot of people that can stop Iceman. It's this weird thing where like Omega level mutants like are categorized that because of what they can do, not because of what they do. So like Iceman can get stopped by a lot of people, but he also has the ability to destroy the planet. I like how literally whenever he blows up one, another one comes to take his place.
Mega Man's not too good on the tactics. No, I need more information. How do I stop a Metul? Magnet guy, help me. What are you doing? This isn't helping.
You just decided to take this time to read up on some of the entries.
Finally, we're getting to brass tacks. Okay. Japanese. Pelican droid.
Yeah, I don't know what. I haven't been keeping up with the comic books, so I don't know what Iceman's doing. He's probably gotten in prison somewhere at some point in time by someone.
Well, I mean, it's comic books. He's probably, like, dead in 3 separate timelines, and he's gonna be brought back in 2 days.
Yeah, I mean, Iceman has definitely died. I mean, there was a period of time in the comic books last I was reading, and I mean, it's like, I think almost 10 years old at this point, but like, at one point in time in like 2016 or 2015, around then, there's 2 different Icemen running around. Like Iceman, there's in the main universe, and it's because the drama bullshit has gone down with like the original X-Men team from way back in the 1960s, like those characters. And so Professor X, to try to like, I think it's what happened. I think it was Professor X, but someone essentially to try to like remind them of why they should be a team, brought the young them from the past to the present day. But
Was
then
this
the
like-
young them got stuck.
Was this
The young
like,
them got stuck in the present day? So you had like you had teenage versions of what were the now adults of the original X-Men team running around. So the original X-Men team being Angel, Jean Grey, Beast, Iceman, Cyclops.
You always gotta include Beast and Cyclops.
But yeah, it because the original X-Men was Jean Grey, Angel, Beast, Cyclops, Iceman. No, that might have been it. Might have just been those 5. And then Professor X, like the very original, like very first X-Men comic.
This does sound like a frickin' like Saturday cartoon plot. It's very silly.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly why, but the young, I think it's because they're not getting along because Cyclops turns evil, and like some other shit happens in the present day, and so like someone ends up bringing the young them to the present. But then you end up having, but the young them get stuck, and so you end up having like the young them running around, and then you have like the modern, you have like the older versions of them kind of doing their own things all separately, and then like shit happens that like changes shit, like the young Iceman comes out as gay, which causes everybody to look at the modern day adult Iceman and go, hold on a second, what? And it's because like the young Iceman decides to like admit it to himself because of, I don't know, because of how the present day is and stuff like that, and then but the older Iceman's still lying to himself for a while, and it's interesting. And then the young Angel ends up with like fire wings somehow, instead of having just like normal angel wings, like how you would expect.
It's a good thing that they were brought forward in time, because the X-Men are going to realize their true potential. They had powers they didn't even know about.
But yeah, I don't remember why the Angel ends up with fire wings. All I know is like the weird thing that bothered me is when like several of the X-Men that were the younger versions started dating like modern day X-Men and stuff. Like X-23 ended up in a relationship with the young version of Angel, and it's just like, okay, that's a little weird because somewhere out there's the adult version of Angel.
That does sound like a bad idea for time travel.
And it's like, yeah, eventually these guys gotta go back to their time. Like things like Jean Grey Cyclops, like the younger two of them, like that makes sense. Like, yeah, okay, we'll have the Jean Grey Cyclops thing that's always happening. Like, will they? Won't they? You know.
You know, speaking of such,
we'll keep that going with the young them, and then the older one is running around with Emma Frost and stuff like he does.
You know, speaking of such, I did watch an Enterprise episode, I think yesterday, that kind of did something similar, where a bunch of Vulcans like crashed into Earth in like the 1960s or the 50s. And by the end of the episode, one of the explorers has, because they've been living on Earth, I think for like 3 years at that point, he decided to settle down with just like the bartender of the town where they landed, and he decided to live on Earth, assumedly until the day that he died. And somehow that just worked out in his favor.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, I totally get it from like a human standpoint. Like, if you know, yeah, if you're stuck in the present day and you do not know if you're ever gonna get to go back in time to like when you're from, like I can totally understand ending up falling in love with someone who's from the present day, and then having that moral dilemma when you finally do get to go back and things like that. But also at the same time, like if I was X-23, like if I was the person from the present and I knew, like personally knew both this person and the person they grow up to be, I feel like it would bother me enough that I wouldn't be romantically interested in the younger version of them. Like, because like, okay, here's Angel when he was my age, but I also know this Angel who's like 20 years older than me. And it's like, hold on.
It's just a bit too weird to build a relationship on.
Yeah.
You gotta respect time travel, or else a bunch of fucked up stuff happens.
And then, but yeah, the young Iceman gets a boyfriend too. I don't even remember who that is. I don't even remember if he's a superhero. I think he's like some new younger mutant. I think there's some newer younger mutant that gets introduced around that time in the X-Men comic books, and then the younger Iceman starts dating him.
Oh, he found Magnet Man. Just randomly.
Well, because the magnets are attacking him, so he's like, I gotta figure out where Magnet Man is.
Yeah, but then he just randomly is like, Magnet Man, where are you? I shot this random wall and you happen to be behind it.
But yeah, like, see how this is like perfectly tracking?
Yeah.
Like, he'll shoot a magnet, they'll like come out of like super far to the right, and then like the thing will just like immediately snap to it.
I don't know if I'd agree on the immediate snap thing. Maybe he's like running it at like 3 times mouse speed or something. Like it's faster than what it's supposed to be. Wow, Magna Man got owned.
Well, they all get like literally when he wins with that weapon, he takes no damage. Like he doesn't deal damage. They don't get a hit on.
Yeah, if he's
At
using
all.
the blue shield, it's almost impossible for him to get hurt. I don't know if he was using the blue shield. I wasn't paying attention.
He is. He's always using it. In the fights he wins, he's always using it now that he has it.
Yep, because it's the metal blades of Super Adventure Rockman. I mean, Mega Man has plenty of games that never made it out of Japan. Like, I remember there was I think there was a Battle Network Wonder Swan game, which was on a console that also didn't make it out of Japan.
God, I love Metals. They are cute as hell.
Thank you, Oyster.
Anyway,
That's a good interjection.
fight
The little construction robot guys are cute as hell. Like, I mean, I kind of agree. I've always liked the little construction robot guys. I think they're the most iconic Mega Man enemy.
But, that's next video.
Yeah, they're definitely up there. I'm sure that Capcom has periodically sold Metool plushes, among other things.
I wouldn't be surprised if I could find a plush online from.
Well, if Capcom didn't sell it, then someone else probably made it for them and sold them privately.
Yep.
Oh
But
wait,
there's
is this the
probably- there's
Magna
probably
Man?
an officially merchandised one?
Yeah, this has to be the Magna Man death scene that apparently.
Yeah, I must be losing now.
I'm surprised he didn't do that first, but whatever. I don't know if you remember, but I do know that this is a Metal Gear Acid track.
I was gonna say, I know I recognized it and knew it was Metal Gear. I didn't necessarily know which Metal Gear.
I think that was the battle theme for the board game. Where we tried to kill our best friend.
Never finished, Rockman.
Tamiko Johnson or something?
Who's there?
Oh, it's Bomb Man. He finally made his contractual appearance.
Bomb Man with the...
Bomb Man, I
He's a
hate you.
lame- He's got a really lame design, I'll give him that.
I don't know who designed his face. It's ridiculous. He looks like he's a duck.
I was gonna say, I think of, like, War Turtle, like, turtle faces. Like, Squirtle's head, War Turtle.
Yeah, it's probably
Blast
more of a
Voice in a
turtle.
way.
It's an
It's
ant.
it's yellow. Like, it's the yellowness is maybe what makes you think duck, but...
It's definitely animal-like, and it doesn't work.
This is a recording I gave Beat to play in a time of need.
This is the first time you're playing
it's about
it.
you. I know you will continue fighting even if you think it's impossible to prevail. But I know what I would do if you... I don't know what I would do if you died.
Yeah, we know what you would do if you...
Consider treating Rock, but... Now you should leave the rest to your friends and return to the lab so that you get a game over.
We do know what you do if we died, Light. We saw the alternate timeline. What you do is stand there and cry about how you didn't do anything.
I like how the game's literally telling you to give up, but if you give up, like...
You just come back.
Well, no, I mean, if you give up, you go back to the base and you get the game over, where, like, roll dice.
They're so cute.
Well, they're also evil, Oyster.
True, at the end of the day, they are the bad guys.
I mean, they try to kill you. Is this one Metool just, like, really powerful?
Apparently.
I mean,
This is the king of them.
This is not even the giant Metool, it's just one regular. Okay, so apparently he's weak to magnets. Which, yeah, any robot would be weak to magnets. Seriously?
They come out on a goddamn stretcher and get them, that's funny.
Okay, apparently that path didn't go anywhere.
Or it just goes to the previous path we saw.
Yeah, that too. It's the Rob Moon card?
Well, let's try inserting it. This can't go bad.
It sounds like a terrible idea, Rockman. It's probably a virus. Now here's some mysterious music for the arena. Oh, there he is.
He's literally just falling.
What?
Yeah, Rockman literally, or Hardman was literally just falling. Like, he was just gonna use his heavy weight, I guess.
Hard man, what the fuck was that? You didn't even get an introduction.
Pretty sure Hardman's just a construction robot.
You lose the item card information.
Yep, that's Hard Man. He's barrel shaped.
Whatever. And Hardman fucking hurts.
Oh, so I guess I forgot to delete this.
Magnet Man. Good fucking god. That's game right there.
Oh, no wonder I forgot to delete it. It was because it was literally 15 seconds.
Yeah, a Hardman hits hard.
Yeah, he's I think even in Mega Man 3, he's a pretty tough enemy. Why are you doing that?
They're also just reusing the footage.
And also that.
They just literally reused the footage.
Also, he decided to take refuge just across the room. He's not even in a different room. What are you doing, Blues?
I mean, Hardman's gotta fucking pull his head out of the ground. It's gonna take him a little bit.
Oh, now we're getting the same hologram. Is this the set? No, it's exactly the same hologram.
This is a recording I gave. I gave Beat.
Is this the new, like, don't give up screen? We're just gonna see this cutscene every time?
Except the fact that, like, this isn't saying don't give up. This is actually saying do give up. He's like, you should leave the rest to your friends. Together we can watch over Roll. Like,
We can watch her die again.
he's like, come back and we can just watch Roll die.
Yeah, I don't know why they started including the third option. Just
What
like
was the
in this
third
episode. It's the save and quit option.
Oh,
Save and
gotcha.
go. I don't know how that works, because if it should be translated like that, it's like give up or don't give up and then save and quit. Because that doesn't really make sense. Maybe Oyster lied to me. We didn't even get introduced to this guy. He just fell on us and then tried to fall on us again, and that's it.
And now we're just killing them.
Well, we have killed every Robot Master except for the Mega Man 1 squad.
Because the Mega Man 1 squad are our allies in this game.
I'm gonna run up to you and then stand still. And even though I can fire my arms as rockets, I also have a chest rocket that can fire hands. No, wait, they're firing spike balls.
Yep, fire spike ball.
I was like, why
No,
the...
he's dead. So
I was
it's
like, why
whatever.
is his torso also firing hands? And it was like, no, that's not what's happening. The save screen. It's
And
after
there
every
goes
single
Heavy
fucking fight.
Hardman.
That might be the last one, if I'm... I might be wrong, though.
Did we fight all of 3?
I think that might have been the last one.
Pull up a list of 3 and just start reading off the names. I'll check them off as we go.
I have better memory. Oh, it's the acid again. It's also just eating itself through the walls.
Okay, so the acid is strong enough to eat through Hardman's stuff.
Wait, Hardman got
apparently-
liquidated?
Well, I mean, his parts, like, he was already dead and in pieces. Like, he fell to pieces after Mega Man killed him. So apparently these pillars must be made out of a different kind of rock than the floor, because the acid's eating through these pillars, but they're not eating through the floor.
Yeah, I think there's one left. I don't think we've found Sparkman yet.
Top Man.
Oh, we also forgot Top Man. I forgot. Top Man is a fucking useless robot. I don't know how he's gonna try and kill us.
I'm now curious what Top Man was designed to do.
He was designed to be a top.
Like, what does Top Man do? What function in society does Top Man do?
He does children's toys.
Well, I think Balloon Man does children's parties from 11.
Yeah, I have no idea about 11.
I think
Zero.
canonically he does children's parties, but I don't.
I bet
I
if
don't know
Top
what Top Man does.
I bet if Top Man put some effort into it, he could achieve the Speed Force. Come on, Top Man. And here's the Top Man theme.
So he did it for one.
That's because I do love the Top Man theme.
It's a good one. Okay, looks like we're dying to Top Man though.
Well, yeah, we can't defeat him at the jungle gym. Oh, we didn't even get to the good part. And here's Cutman on Rush.
Okay, I feel like we've been saved by Cutman a lot. Like, come on, give some of the other guys from Mega Man 1 fucking scenes to save us. We've seen Bomb Man save us once. We've seen Elect Man save us once. We've seen Fireman save us once. I think I might have said Fireman twice. We saw Fireman save us once. Bomb Man save us once.
And now here's the
Elect Man
hologram
save us
for the
once.
third time.
We saw Cutman save us like a gazillion frickin' times.
It has to be up to like
Gutsman
4
save us
times at this
twice.
point. Has Elect
the other
Man
three?
saved us ever?
Yeah, Electman saved us from Woodsman.
Oh god, I do not remember that. I must have been fucking around.
Or Airman. He saved us from either Woodsman or Airman. Proto Man saved us a good chunk of time. Who are the other 3 from 1?
We haven't been saved by Iceman yet.
Yeah, we have not been saved by Iceman.
What the fuck is Iceman?
Who are the other 2 I'm forgetting from 1? Because there should be 8, right?
No, there's 6 in the original.
Oh, well then
They
that's all of them.
They didn't start doing 8 until the sequel. What the fuck is that sprite?
Okay, well then if there's only 6 in the original, the only one we haven't been saved by then is Iceman.
That fucking hurt animation is ridiculous.
Yeah, that hit sprite. It's fucking funny.
I mean, I know Top Man is a joke, but come on. Welp.
But yeah, we've only been saved by Fireman and Electman and Bombman once. But we've been saved by Cutman like 4 times now.
That's because Cutman is a fan favorite.
I think Cutman maybe saved us more than frickin' Proto Man. It's just crazy to me. It's like, hold on.
Well,
What?
to be fair, Proto Man's also like chewed us out like half the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, at least Beat's on the ball.
Beats like, gotta make sure you get the top power.
Because Topspin's totally gonna help in this situation against the Sun computer. And now here's a ventilation duct for the ancient ruin.
Stop and look, don't care, continue.
Yeah, I think Oyster said that was one of the options, and it's like, just don't give a shit, just keep going. So I don't know if he's on the level or not. Considering the rest of this translation, I wouldn't bet on it. It's not like I have a flashlight or an electrical power. Oh, there's Sparkman. That's it. That's your speech. God, they did not give time to, like, anybody in episode 3.
No, none of the Robot Masters, and I think maybe Magnet Man got a bit more time, but Sparkman and Hardman kind of got like they got the shaft here.
Well, Hardman totally got shafted because he was just a big joke.
Yeah, I don't even know if Hardman said anything.
Yeah. Can't
Well, like,
remember.
At least Sparkman gets okay. This better be Iceman saving us.
Well,
No,
it's Blues.
okay. I thought because there was an electric blast that maybe it was gonna be Electman.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
It looked like it was an electric blast that hit him.
But Electman, I don't think does, like, lasers. I think he's more like Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Beat can't do anything, Blues. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm just gonna stare at him. And this is the same
Well,
animation
now
for
we
the
get
goddamn
the
hologram
freaking
again.
Hologram.
Well, you start with the fucking hologram episode 3. And you've seen it 4 times. In every single timeline.
Have we fought everybody from 3 now?
Yeah, I think so.
Sparkman the last one?
I think so.
Is there not a fire guy in the 3rd game? Is there not like a
I don't think
flame
so.
man or?
Eh.
Because it's Fireman, Heatman. There's a Flame Man somewhere in the Mega Man games, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's not in 3. I don't know. I don't know which one he's in. No, there's definitely Flame Man. Like, I'm pretty sure there's like 4 or 5 fire dudes.
No, there's not a fire guy in 3. It doesn't look like there's one in 4.
Gotcha. When's the next fire guy?
I think it might be Napalm Man, but that's technically like a grenading sort of guy.
Gotcha.
That's in... Oh, there is a Flame Man. He's in 6.
I know there's a Flame Man. Like,
I think
know
that's...
100%
Oh,
there
yeah,
is a
that's
guy
the...
named Flame Man.
That's the Arabian guy. Because that was the World Tour Mega Man. And where they made the racist decision to make ours, Tomahawk Man. Because Capcom doesn't really...
Sounds like a clever idea.
Capcom didn't really understand American culture in, like, 96, apparently.
I mean, there's fucking, why can't I think of his name? Yeah, it's gonna come to me.
Yeah, you have about 20 minutes to think about it, so...
I mean, I'm Googling it right now, because I feel like I should know this, and I'm just blanking.
Oh crap, we didn't kill Sparkman. Now he's going to destroy us. Wait, Sparkman electrocuted himself to death?
God damn it, I'm dumb. I was like, why can't I think of it? It's because his name is T-Hawk. The Native American guy in Street Fighter is T-Hawk.
Oh, that is a bit silly.
I was gonna say, Street Fighter... Like, the rosters for Street Fighter 2, like, a good number of them are just really racist. T-Hawk. And then, like, T-Hawk became white. Like, I don't remember if he's white-looking in the original game, but, like, in the modern...
Mega Man, you failed.
He looks white.
Why?
It's really weird to me that he's, like, a white dude.
Oh, crap, Dr. Light also died. Wait, so he gets electrocuted and he has a dream that everyone died?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, and then they tied him up. So, what would have happened if we went on the other path?
We're all back alive!
Wait, how is that possible? Because we have all the cards.
Well, except for Sparkman.
Yep, they just built a black us.
No, that's what base is. Base is just a black colored Mega Man.
I
built
base 5 years before base.
Because if I recall correctly, base was built by...
Yeah, I think so.
By Wily. And then base has the lion instead of the dog, and it's the
yeah, he has like
Trouble.
Yeah, that's it. His name is Trouble.
Because they're named after Trouble Cleft and Bass Cleft.
No, it's allowing me to control the energy of the world, which I will transfer into my death machine.
Maybe he got all the cards from Mega Man. When they captured Mega Man, he took all the cards from Mega Man, and that's why he was able to bring everybody back.
Oh, it's exactly like fucking Kingdom Hearts, where they resurrected Quickman, and now Quickman is chewing out his commander. You brought back
To me, it's a little weird, because in my mind, Quickman is just like, you built the robot again, but it's not the same brain in the robot. Like, it's...
Well, apparently...
That's what my mind says. Like,
oh, well, Raw Moon killed everybody. Oh, no, he's doing the thing that the entities do.
Ramon!
Wily has a potty mouth now.
Ramon killed all of the Robot Masters in one go. He killed literally 2 games worth of bosses in one go.
And now Ramon is just laying out the cards. I'm going to blow up the planet. Wait, what? What does that mean? He's calling the supercomputer an idiot. But I thought the ancient people created the temple.
I mean, if he brain controlled them, I guess that could count as...
Wait. Is he saying, like, he's God?
I mean, only in the bad sense, because he gave people hatred.
Oh, he's not God, he's Pandora's box.
Yeah.
I introduced murder to humanity.
At least certain aspects of like, he's not necessarily every bad thing in the world, but he's specifically like violence and hatred. But you know, he's not things like guilt or, you know, hopelessness. Like, he's not certain other negative emotions that came out of Pandora's box.
Yeah, that's gonna work. You realize this guy is made literally of raw moon, like, tech?
I was gonna say, the robot I built from Ramon fucking won't fight for me.
I'm surprised he also doesn't control all the other robot masters to throw Dr. Wily in a jail.
Yeah, I will also state that I'm a little surprised that, like, Ramon's plan here is he's like, I'm gonna blast all the other robot masters. It's like, hold on, you brought all of them back to life, and part of me thinks that maybe that means you can control them, but apparently you can't. You can only control, you know, the Thor robot.
Wait, what the fuck just happened?
He just shoulder charged him.
Oh,
because Gemini Man and Metal Man freed Mega Man, apparently.
Yeah, I thought they were going to do the dumb thing and not even explain how he got out of his chains. And then he just got fucked over.
Mega Man's getting his ass just handed to him. It's a pretty cool design for a robot, I will say.
How the fuck did you manage that?
I do like the Rether.
How did you make a robot that's 3 times as, like, powerful as Hardman? Hardman's like a tank.
You know, 20,000-year-old supercomputer and whatnot. And we got fucking Pokemon Coliseum music for this fight.
Yeah, why not? It was lower down on my ABCs. Wow, we lost instantly.
I mean, that's because I think by failing that cutscene of, like, dodge to the right, like, we took a bunch of damage.
Yeah, that probably didn't help. Wait, what? He just
Literally
owned the shit out of Rockman.
Fucking kills Mega Man in front of everybody.
Just ice cold raw
Just like,
Thor.
Mega Man's fucking dead, and now the world will become extinct.
And now I'm gonna laser you for the 3rd time.
They reused that footage again.
No, they totally made it different. They made it a different color.
Was it a different color last time?
I think it was more white than what it was.
I thought it was a bluish white.
And now I will start the Ice Age. Everyone across Brazil can hear me.
They're not in Brazil. They're in, like, Costa Rica.
Wait, what?
How are they in Central America? They're in Central America on the map. The map at the beginning of it showed Central America. I guess they've been saying the Amazon, but, you know,
where the fuck is Costa Rica?
Central America, just below Mexico.
Yeah, but there's a lot of countries just below Mexico.
I'm pretty sure. Let me pull up a map now.
Costa
Rica is literally.
It's just literally
right
you Googling things. Because we didn't have anything else to talk about, because it's just like Rockman dying 50 different ways. Yeah, the fucking gameplay of this game is like nothing. It's just like stupid vignettes.
Costa Rica is actually 100% might be where they are, because Costa Rica's farther down than I was thinking. If we go from Colombia, which is like the upper left of South America, it goes Panama, then it goes Costa Rica, then it goes Nicaragua, then Honduras, and then just kind of below Honduras to the left is El Salvador, and then to the left of both El Salvador and Honduras is Guatemala, and then I think you hit Mexico after that.
Yeah, I mean, this is Ramon. He's probably got tons of shit.
But I'm pretty sure when they showed on the map, we were somewhere around, like, yeah, Nicaragua or Costa Rica. But I'm trying to remember. They said we're in the Amazon, right? The Amazon rainforest.
Oh shit! He summoned the Black Devil.
Because I know a lot of that area of like those southernmost countries of Central America are like pretty rainforesty. I don't know if it's considered the Amazon rainforest, but I'm pretty sure it's.
That's obviously not the Yellow Devil, but it is the Yellow Devil made of raw moon technology, so we're probably double fucked.
Oh, it is.
It's the new Yellow Devil. Why not?
But it's
really?
not yellow.
Of all the fucking bosses, it had to be him.
I mean, Yellow Devil's like iconic.
Yeah, he's iconic for being terrible. He's the worst.
I mean, what other bosses do you fight? In 2, you fight the dragon, you fight the Yellow Devil.
At least the dragon was kind of fun. Is that the one that you fought in Alien?
Oh, you fight the giant guts man. You fight the giant guts man, like, thing on treads. That's on treads. The Gutsman giant robot.
Yeah, I do remember Giant Guts, man. I just don't remember which game he's in.
He's in 2. You fight all these in 2.
Now we're gonna fight Bowser.
Was this a Bowser fight theme?
Actually, I don't... No, wait, this is Tubba Blubba's fight theme.
I watched a video today that put forth evidence to prove that Bowser's a good father. Bowser's a pretty good dad.
Well, how much evidence could there be of that?
There's Mario Sunshine. There's some stuff from Mario Rabbids. And then there's the ad for Nintendo, or there's the thing for Nintendo Online's parent controls.
Yeah, but that's not canonical. That's just a commercial.
I mean, I got that. Neither is the Rabbit game canonical, but like.
I mean, it could technically fit.
But like, those 3 things show enough stuff that like you're like, oh yeah, he is kind of a good dad.
Sunshine was probably the only time they actually went on a family vacation.
Yeah, Sunshine, they talk, and there's like the touching scene where he's like, I gotta tell you, Peach ain't your mom, and
then he knew.
Baby Bowser's like, yeah, I already know, and then then they have a little more heart-to-heart, and then Bowser Jr.'s like, I want to fucking beat up Mario sometime in the future, and he's like, haha, just like your old man wanting to beat up Mario. And then, like, that's the end of it.
This decision.
The Rabbit one has Baby Bowser's up to no good, and he's confronting Mario and them, and then his phone rings, and it's Bowser calling to check up on Baby Bowser.
Isn't he doing that thing where he's just like trying to fob his dad off and be like, no, everything's fine. Yeah, I'm just doing things.
But there's things in there like, yes, I did my homework. Like there's lines in there from, you don't get Bowser's half, but you get like Bowser Jr.'s half. And so there's like, he's checking in on his son, making sure his son's doing his homework, he's doing nice dad things.
How does Bowser Jr. have homework?
I don't know, but he apparently does. I assume he's homeschooled by Kamek. That would be my guess if I had to assume.
Yeah.
I'd say he's homeschooled by Kamek. That or just other Magic Koopas, like Kamek and other Magic Koopas probably homeschool Bowser.
Because Bowser is too busy to do it himself.
Is it Baby Bowser or Bowser Jr., or is it both?
I feel
like I say Baby Bowser all the time, but
I think it's
Smash Bros. It's Bowser Jr.
I think it's Bowser Jr. now. I think it was Baby Bowser earlier when it was like the 3 smaller Bowsers and Bowser Jr. is like actually his son.
Gotcha.
I don't remember what the dichotomy of that is because Baby Bowser shows up more in like Mario Party games than anything else.
Gotcha.
So it's just kind of a weird canon thing. I would think it's probably like the Eggman Robotnik thing.
Gotcha.
I'm sure there's an explanation, it's just I don't really know the difference.
Well, I was gonna say Bowser's got a lot of kids, or like, I think.
Well, apparently all the Koopalings are always also his kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Koopalings are technically his kids. My mind likes to just think there's like different like world canons, like there's different timelines in Mario that we never explore or know fully all of. But in one timeline, his kids are the fucking Koopalings, and then in the other timeline, it's just Bowser Jr.
Yeah, but they keep reintroducing the Koopalings in modern things, which just makes it more confusing.
Yeah, but is Baby Bowser in anything that the Koopalings are in other than like Mario Kart and like, you know, party games?
Maybe Paper Jam, but I don't give a shit about Paper Jam, so I can't really
also,
remember.
It's a Paper Mario, so it's not, I wouldn't consider it canonical to the main series anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. But Paper Jam is very confusing because they're like, there's the paper world that's like parallel to the regular world, but because Paper Mario is apparently his own character.
Gotcha.
I really hate Paper Jam. I don't really like thinking about it. I'm kind of glad that Mario and Luigi stopped because I don't think the people making it really are on the ball anymore.
Well, didn't it switch companies at some point during all that?
I don't know what happened to Alpha Dream. I'd have to read up on it.
Cause I think some of the Mario and Luigi games are made by one group and some are made by another group. All I know is apparently Bowser's Inside Story is like the best one, and that I need to play it. Like several people have told me how much Bowser's Inside Story is good. Because I think you've told me it's good.
Well, if you got 20 hours to spare, I'd say go for it.
I was gonna say it's on like my top. It's on my roommate's like top 10 favorite games of all time list or something like that.
I mean, I told you before that, you know, if I really wanted to think about it, I think Bowser's Inside Story really does beat out Mario Odyssey for me.
I was gonna say I don't compare. I wouldn't compare a Mario and Luigi game to a 3D Mario game just because they're so different. Like one's an RPG and the other one's a 3D platform.
Oh, don't worry, I can compare anything to anything else. I don't give it much stick.
I mean,
for that.
At the end of the day, you can say I like this game more than that game. Like that makes total sense. Like I can say I like, you know, Mass Effect 2 more than I like you know, Mega Man 2. And it's like it feels like a really odd comparison, but like I'm just saying I like one more than the other. But when it comes down to like, if you would ask me like which Mario game is your favorite, then it like gets a little weird because then like my brain's like we got to break it down further because it doesn't feel right to compare certain things, like you know the 3D Mario games versus the 2D Mario games. To me, is too much of a jump, and stuff like that. But yeah.
Then you get into like the 2.5D, which is just so there's Iceman who literally didn't do anything.
Yeah, Iceman literally never said that.
But apparently they gave him a voice actor still, so why is he riding a rocket?
He said shit at the same because he's running away and he's like, "I'll fight you next time."
No, he never does. And apparently Bomb Man has tits.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
So apparently they needed 7 people to like get Rockman out of that temple. So yeah, apparently everything Inafune said he hated about this game was like in like, you know, game overs and death scenarios. I don't know if his criticisms are fair.
I'll let you see the last
I think they're whatever.
There's no episode 4.
Cause like, my opinion. my opinion of it so
I like
far is
Chromie
like
Lion's Iceman hat.
it's
too,
whatever. Like
both at the end.
I
And
I,
for
I
Dave's
think what's
Iceman,
weird is the
whatever.
fact that like
Here's the ending.
Well, I mean,
I
we
think
are.
what's weird is that
It is
the Mega
over,
Man
so we can
1
talk about it.
enemies are good, but then like the Mega Man 2 enemies are just 3 and stuff and whatever. I don't know.
I mean,
okay.
it's an interesting FMV game. I really wouldn't say it's really worth. It doesn't. It seems like thoroughly disowning it's kind of unfair. It just seems like an experiment that Capcom wanted to do at some point.
I think it's wacky. I think there's a lot of wackiness to this game.
I mean, I appreciated the. I mean, the anime is pretty good.
For
It's
the
just
most
the
part, yeah.
gameplay's balls. Like, just not thought out, very short.
They definitely reuse a lot of footage in this game, but I mean, it's a game first and foremost. They're not gonna make it so that literally everything has super unique animation when they can get away with reusing animations, especially when most players aren't going to.
Yeah, they're not gonna go on the alternate paths.
Yeah, so you can show like the exact same animation of Mega Man falling in 2 different paths, and I think the one that players might see multiple times that would be really annoying is towards the end of the game. That like hologram footage that's exactly the same every time you lose to a boss.
Yeah, in episode
Because
3.
it's like you might lose, several times to some of those bosses, and it would be cooler if at the very least, if when I lose to fucking Top Man, I get more stuff than I do.
Are we getting like a final death scene for the road? Or is this like some sort of like catch up or something?
Or is this just like an open to scene menu thing, or like
it's well, we get the intro song again. I swear they reused that for something else. Maybe like the Mega Man cartoon?
Maybe, I don't know, I never watched the Mega Man cartoon.
I never did either, but the song sounds familiar.
I know they have the Battle Network cartoon. It's the only Mega Man cartoon that I kind of know of off the top of my head.
I think that one was pretty modern. I swear it was like the freaking, wasn't it on like WB Kids back in the day?
Yeah, it was when we were like in elementary school.
That was the thing that back when Sunday school wasn't on Wednesday, it'd be like the big thing you'd miss when I was a kid and TV still mattered.
What, Saturday morning cartoons?
Yeah, because Sunday school used to be on Saturday mornings.
Oh.
And that sucked super hard.
I never had Sunday school until I had it with you on Wednesdays and stuff. But I also went to a private Catholic school where the religion class was like an actual class during the day, so that's probably why.
Well, I suppose since we're at the end, if you're still up for it, we can at least get into the next thing on my list.
What time is it? 10:30?
It's about 10:30.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So, like, with my new job, I get up super early in the morning, so, like, my sleep schedule's kind of, like, shifted, and I've been finding myself getting tired earlier than normal. So, like, maybe we could go for, like, another hour, but I make no promises as to whether or not I'll be able to stay conscious.
I think an hour was kind of what I was looking for, too, just to kind of get it started.
Sure thing. Yeah, then we can go for an hour.
Okay, so this is going to be a bit short. This was the one thing I wanted to put on my list that was... I usually don't like to tackle games that other Let's Players have done, because I don't think that there's... honestly, they kind of Let's Played it so well that I didn't really want to try and redo it.
Sure.
But this one was an exception, because the gimmick of their Let's Plays, this is from the Yahtzee 19... which was the channel that Yahtzee Khrushchev, Zero Punctuation, did back in the day, was that he would Let's Play a game, but he would only do it for an hour, and then he would just move on to something else. So, in my mind, because he didn't play through the whole game, it makes it fertile ground for stuff that we can do.
Okay.
The next game we're going to be doing is I'm pretty sure it's very little known. It's a PS2 game called Tulip. And all I'm going to say about it right now is that it's very bizarre.
Alrighty, I know nothing about this game. Let's go.
So I'm just booting up PSSX2, and I did check that it works. So we're going to get into it. I need to send it to you, though.
Yes, you do.
So give me a second. I think it's this screen. Do you remember Natsume?
Yes, I can see it. No, I don't.
Natsume is the company that either develops or publishes Harvest Moon games.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and another thing I do want you to keep in mind is that this game was officially localized, for whatever reason, for English. I just want you to keep that in mind. I don't know how much progress I'm going to be able to make, but I'm just going to try and kind of bumble around and see what we get into.
Okay, so dog walks up to a tree. What?
There is a man in the tree.
First moment I saw her, so she was a tree, a boy and a girl. They met and fell in love. The kiss of happiness. What is your name?
Oh yeah, name selection. I'll probably just do the usual.
Kaz Smack.
Now where's the... oh, there it is. I could probably fit Smack in there.
And it's both of us. I was gonna say, you could also just use the Z as the S if you're like a letter short.
Now here is our lady friend.
Aw, damn it. Wait, her name's gotta be... is there a second half? No, Kaz is... there isn't a second half. Damn it! How'd I know there was two people we had to name? We just named them each... like, one's me, one's you. But now it's too late. I don't know what to name this one. Name her whatever. Literally name her whatever. I don't know if that
okay.
But...
sure, why the fuck not? I mean, it's better than what I was gonna pick. I was gonna name her, like, Kyle or something.
No, her name is whatever.
Kaz, Smack, and whatever. The characters of this brand new world that we've stepped into. So yes, he's now pronouncing us married.
Huh, this game's weird. Okay.
Now we've moved to Long Life Town. And our dad put us in the back of the truck.
What, it was all a dream? Is that what this is telling us?
Well, we'll find that out. Right now we have to go on our way to being the best mailman this town has ever seen. Our father, who is shorter than us.
I mean, I'm taller than my dad, so...
Just giving us an inspirational speech for our terrible, highly expensive lives.
How much is rent? 9,000?
9,000 Z dollars. No matter how poor we are, we still have this television.
I mean, if it was literally, you know, yen to US dollars, that's like $90.
We'll be a good son. Well, yeah, there's nothing to do here except unpack.
I mean, he's happy that we're going away.
Gotta put on the old shoes.
So what was this game on? PlayStation 1?
This is PlayStation 2.
PlayStation 2, okay.
I have a greeting button. Now here are our neighbors. Funny Bone City. If we can make it in the big city and we're still poor, why did we move here where we're still poor?
Well, I mean, you know, the rent's $90. Pretty good rent.
Hey, lady. Whoa. Here's a woman who is 60% face. Michelle.
It's Michelle. My house is in the 1st district near Turtle Bath. Okay. Why don't you come to my place tomorrow? Hee hee hee. Nice to meet you, kid. Hee hee hee. I need an adult! What the fuck? What?
She just does a death glare at us. Sure, I'll look in the trash. I found a potato.
Cold sweet potato.
Damn town's full of chickens.
Sounds more like a crow, but yeah.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
We didn't talk to the doctor, by the way. We only talked to the woman.
He's gonna stab us with the front of his face. Yep. Maybe I should go talk to the doctor. It doesn't seem like the town's really thriving at the moment. At least you're normal, Dr. Dandy.
Dr. Dandy.
Maybe I gotta go talk to Dad again.
No, I think we explore the town some more. Get a lay of the land.
Wait, maybe there's something in here.
It's our mailbox.
Yeah, I suppose that's pretty realistic.
It'll be good to check that every morning. Let's see, I think we should explore the town some more.
I guess he doesn't really care.
I think we have to explore the town some more.
To town.
We only walked around and found 3 people. There's probably more than that.
Off on our way for our mailman protagonist.
Okay, so this is the cheap hut. It's the antique shop. Nice to meet you. This is my dog, Rocky.
He lives in his... He is also a sentient doghouse.
I just imagine it's like Kazooie. Like Kazooie always peeks out of the backpack. Dog is
Okay.
sleeping. Let it sleep. You know what they say about sleeping dogs?
Yep. Gonna deal with that later. Let's go across the street. Shit.
So because the button's broken, you can't cross the street yet. Okay.
Damn world blocking us out.
So this might be all we can go, because it looks like everything else is blocked off.
Damn,
now.
the world's Silent Hilling us. How'd you get here? We found our girlfriend.
Nice to meet you. I'm whatever. All right, game.
Yeah, that's not copy pasted at all. This
What?
is
A little forward there, girl.
no. But I had a dream. Yeah, probably should be up front too. Well, it is a conjoined name.
Just everybody's shitting on us.
Oh, I'm sure you have 3 boyfriends already, don't you, lady? Oh, why are we constantly getting shit on by this lady? That's not fair. Sure.
So it just is a button to kiss people, okay?
Yeah, I do know this game just has a kiss button. Oh, man, we got shut down real hard. What should we do now?
Well, now it's probably time to go back to the house.
Dad, do you have to... Why are we knocking on our own house?
Thanks, Dad.
I tried to, and she shut me down. Yeah, that's a lesson for the kid. Sure.
So going to the bathroom is how we save. That's interesting, okay?
We are an angry child.
Apparently.
Now let's go wreck our anger on Long Life Town.
Is there anywhere else we can go that we haven't gone yet? What the fuck you doing?
Ah, I died.
Why'd you kiss her?
I thought it would be funny. And then we got karate kicked. No.
Guess
Maybe-
this is just a dead end.
What about the kitty cat? Since when? I've met you like 2 seconds ago. I mean, I did try to kiss the old lady 2 seconds ago.
So are we supposed to kiss her? Because Dad said to go give her a kiss? Is that what the game wants us to do? Because that's it. It's just that's our character so far. We only have the 4 people outside in town. Till we can cross the street and stuff, which right now the game won't let us, so...
Damn it, they still haven't frickin' fixed it.
No, they won't fix it on this day. They'll fix it on some other day of the game. My guess is you have to kiss the girl, because
Oh, sure.
Dad said you'll give her a kiss, even though that's incredibly don't do that.
Oh, yeah? Well, eat this. That's fair. You can't?
Talk to her again now? Oh, it's the same thing. Then go back to Dad now, maybe.
I told her how I felt and she slapped the shit out of me. I'm
Which, I mean,
losing
is
all
fair.
my points.
She's literally said like 3 words to you.
But it's a dream. Everything works out in dreams. Oh, he just gives us more life. Oh, come.
What? Oh, okay, so the dialogue is different.
Oh, it is. I'm gonna get you laid, son.
Operation Love Letter. Write a love letter using this.
I have... Oh,
no,
shit.
I can't find it.
Now I'm gonna fast forward, look through these boxes.
My letter set. If only you could write a love letter.
What, did the rat steal it? And now he's just fast forward going through that box over and over again. Well, let's go to the only store in town, I guess.
The only store we can go to currently.
God, she's giving us the long stare. Hey, what's up? Who the hell is Battalion? Where'd he go? But you were around him. Where did he go? Okay, let's go find a dog.
Is it maybe that guy?
He's not a dog.
No, not the guy she sold the letter set to.
Oh, apparently it's this guy.
Yeah, that's what I said. And the dog stole it from me.
Oh, and there's the dog. Now we gotta stealth to get him. You stupid dog!
Alright, we'll go after him.
I'm gonna have to learn how to stealth.
Now I'll go interact with the dog.
Ow. Do I have to interact with the dog?
You have to send it home, don't you? I guess not. I wouldn't risk it again.
Yeah, because if we do, we're gonna die.
Talk to the guy.
I don't care about the thing I just bought. You can keep it. What are you gonna do? Hit him with your guitar? I guess go home with the letter set?
Yeah, I guess.
Show it to you?
No, you have to go back home because you have to write the love letter.
Well, what if I... shit, I hit the wrong button.
If you kiss her, she slaps us and we die. So don't.
I'm trying to find the other button.
No, you have to go back.
Eat this! What a stupid letter set. One letter per?
You have to go back to your house and talk to your dad, and he'll probably give you the tutorial for writing letters. This is very, like... I mean, it's very Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon-esque with, like, a weird objective.
It's just a very bizarre life simulator.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it has a weird objective.
Yeah, at least Father will always heal us. Because he is Dad. Okay, give me a second. Actually, you are right. This is just bizarre Animal Crossing.
Yeah, it's got an Animal Crossing Harvest Moon-esque feel, but like the objective and the characters in the world are very bizarre, right? But it's trying to be a similar kind of game.
Now we use these flowers to write to whatever.
Dear whatever. I really, really love you, whatever.
I love you
very much.
Aw.
Please give me a kiss next time.
And that was it. Sure, received. Even though I just created it.
Great, yeah. So great about it.
What?
Neighbors.
Hey neighbors, look at this letter.
It's our game.
Look
I
at
was thinking you're gonna go put it in the mailbox so it gets mailed out, but...
Hey neighbors, check out this letter I wrote to this person who hates me. But I put a... It's only our town's custom, not like every other place that ever exists. What about Funny Bone Town? Do they just, like, send their letters by goddamn paper airplane? It sounds like he's saying words, but they're backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go to the train
station. In Animal
station.
Crossing, the Animalese they speak, which is what the game calls it, is just a hyper sped up like thing, so you can like hear the words. No, he said you have to mail it.
Hey, here's a love letter.
Tells you what to do, Jack.
Hey, here's a love. Oh wait, the game's just taking control of me. So here is a man who is a phone pole, who is yelling about employment reform. He destroys barricades.
But he unlocks that area now.
So yeah, did you see that coming?
Go down that area, because we have to put it in the mailbox in front of the train station. That's what the doctor said. Check that garbage drawer, right? Is there something we can get?
No, that's not an area. That's just a loading screen.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
Alright. So this is that way.
Oh, here is a woman who is an egg.
People.
Oh, is this whatever's parents? Is that man half duck?
No, he just has a really big nose.
He kind of looks
really
like that.
Mouth.
He kind of looks like that red monkey Pokemon.
That's not specific.
The one who's like a sphere.
It's a sphere.
Darmaka?
Oh, Darmanitan. So the Darmanitan's the fully evolved one, and then the little one is Darumaka. They are based on the... Is it a New Year's tradition? I think it's a New Year's tradition in Japan. There's these dolls that one you've probably seen them. One eye is pure white, and then the other one has a pupil. And I think it's when you make your New Year's resolution, you color in the other eye.
The
That's how I
cop,
think.
the cop
Sorry.
blue, the fart woman, and Reno Tire. What the fuck are you?
I don't know. This game's fucking bizarre. Kind of gross, not gonna lie.
You don't want to see the fart woman, the movie?
No.
They advertise porn in
I
the
also
town.
think this weird objective of trying to kiss a girl is kind of a weird, outdated comedy bit.
Well, I mean, this game is from either 2003 or 2006.
No, I'm definitely aware that like this game's opinions on stuff is definitely dated, and it's because it's
Wait.
dated.
Did that guy just say you can never understand how I feel?
I don't know. I didn't read it. I was looking away when you clicked through whatever he said.
Well, the phone pole man had said that we're not allowed to go there. Oh, and there's Punchline, who made the game and are advertising themselves.
Those are the cops, I guess.
Here's a man who is a bell, and here's the cop whose head is 4 times as big as it should be. At least he's a better cop than Gumshoe.
Is he? Is he though? Because my guess is if you walk up and you talk to them, like, he's gonna be like, "Ah, I said they returned to the scene of the crime, and here he is."
I could swallow your entire head, underling.
But anyway, there's the mailbox.
Well, that's lucky. Here's the only mailbox in town.
No, it's not the only mailbox. I mean, it's the only mailbox for outgoing mail, I guess.
Wait, who's talking to us?
Mailbox?
Our mailman can't understand it. Oh. It won't, but I wrote 3 whole sentences.
So that's just wrote how much we want to fucking kiss her, and that's all it was. It was a super fucking creepy letter. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's the fucking box
Okay.
talking to us.
I think at this point I'm gonna be kind of lost because I don't remember where this character lives.
Why? What did the voice say to us?
He said to come to his room, which is definitely not a terrible idea. I'm
Well, that was
guessing.
blocked off.
Oh, wait, where can I go?
Look around. Maybe that pole guy won't block your way the one way now.
I'm gonna go over here and try something, and then I'll try your idea.
Okay.
Oh, yep. I had a feeling it was the frickin' manhole cover that moves. At least we're super strong, because apparently we can just get into manholes. Okay. What are you?
Game's fucking weird.
He's Mr. Saturn with a paintbrush in his head.
It looks like a bone, but yeah.
He's Michio Suzuki. And this is an apartment. I read all the frickin' town's mail and I judge them for what they write. To their face. Yeah, that's definitely what I want to happen.
I mean, that's the goal of the game.
I don't actually know what the goal of the game is, because I saw, like, the end of an LP on this game, and it didn't seem to end there for some reason.
Oh, weird. But yeah, the opening scene had us marry her at the tree, so, like, that's my guess. The goal of this game is gonna marry her under the tree, I guess.
Oh, we have to kiss other people to toughen ourselves up. He just trashed his house.
Now it's an onion lady?
It's Onion Lady.
Oh wow, it's literally called Onion Lady.
Okay. We must kiss Onion Lady. Oh, that was pretty easy. And now we've been transported to space.
This game's fucking weird. I don't know how I feel about a game where the objective is to kiss a bunch of people.
Yeah, I don't know where this is gonna go, because this is about where the LP ended that inspired this. But, yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to this. I want to see where it's going. And also, I paid you for your... What?
Alright, we're a male prostitute.
Here is money for kissing me. Here's 80 cents. And now we get a level up to our heart points. Wait, why should I tell my dad what I've been doing? That I've been meeting around with underground people. So yeah, this was chapter 1 of Tulip.
Alright. I think this actually might be a good spot to pause it. Just because I'm starting to nod off a bit.
I'm looking forward to this LP in a couple of weeks.
I feel like we got enough of the gist of this to be like, alright, this is what we're doing. And now we gotta see where it goes from there. So I say you talk to Dad, then you go to the bathroom to save, and then we're done.
And as a finishing thought for any of you still out there watching our first half part, this game was officially localized in English from Japan.
This seems like a very Japan humor kind of game, which is like interesting that it made it outside of Japan.
Of all the games,
it's
like,
very Japanese humor.
They were like, yep, let's bring it over to America. This is what they need. Yeah, our freaking reputation that we're sleeping around, trying to kiss every person in town.
No, our reputation is that we're poor as fuck.
Maybe if we get a worse reputation, it'll help our station. Who's telling him this, or is it in the newspaper? Wait.
It's the tree telling them, I guess. The game's gonna keep track of how many times you kiss people. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's important to the tree. The legendary tree on the hill. And if we continue to kiss everyone, we will have a better reputation.
Our reputation gets better because we're whoring ourselves around.
We get called a hard worker. And what the fuck is going on? And with alarm clock, we're gonna call this the first look into Tulip. Next week we'll be probably playing more Pokemon photos. Probably.
Yep. Until we finish Pokemon Snap. We'll probably finish Pokemon Snap next time.
Well, we'll get the news first, at least. Oh wait, we're getting blamed for that?
Yeah, I told you.
They already think we're bad people. Okay, we gotta go solve the rock problem. Great, now I have to go solve crimes. One crime. And now we're smug as hell. I don't know about you, but I think this is gonna be a fun project.
I don't know if I'm gonna call it fun yet. It's definitely gonna be interesting. This game's kind of a little weird, and depending on how it goes, it's either gonna get weirder or it's gonna stay as weird as it currently is. And I think it'll be fun, or if not, just a little bit wacky. Maybe this game gives me a bad taste is all. It's like, I get it, it's dated, but like it's just kind of gross to me. But we'll see where it goes.
Okay, and thanks for joining us for another stream. We got 2 bizarre games back to back. Well, at least Rockman